little bit of both settings to give the tone of your adventures. You create an episode with these influences inside of it. So I think if you're ready, okay. You don't seem. Yeah, you sure? Okay. Your adventures. You create an episode with these influences inside of it. So I think if you're ready, okay. You don't seem. Yeah, you sure? Okay. Your adventures. You create an episode with these influences inside of it. So I think if
yes,
you're ready,
Do we want
okay. You don't seem. Yeah, you sure? Okay.
all right. I am picking up double audio for some reason. Is anyone else?
Your adventures. You create
No.
an
Who wants to roll
with these
initiative?
influences inside of it. So I think.
All right, it was just YouTube coming through on my headset. I apologize, guys. All right, folks, everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of Crime Fighting Luchadors. I'm Dave. This is Games with Dave, the sloppiest YouTube channel out there right now. That's how I feel. Welcome to another exciting episode. Martin, I'm going to hand it over to you, our wonderful referee, and let you do your thing.
Yeah, well, thank you, Dave. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna read a little recap of last episode to get you all up to date, and after that, we'll have a little intro, and we'll have our players will briefly introduce their characters, and we'll get going. So, okay. In the last episode of Crime Fighting Luchadors, The Enemy Within, we found out that Los Quatro Magnificos delivered the missing mutant luchadors to Amanda Walrus of the PCP months ago and had not heard from them since. We also learned that Greta, she-wolf of the RCMP, had vanished without a trace after our heroes handed her over to the Canadian authorities. Muscle City was knee-deep into the holiday festivities when the chief of police asked for their help to stop a group of mutants attacking the Christmas shoppers at Muscle City Mega Mall. Losing no time, the gang jumped into their chopper and headed to the Mega Mall. Krampus, in a flying sleigh dragged by hellhounds, was hot on their trail. They made it safely to the mall and headed to the skating rink, where a giant snowman, a lady Wolverine, and a bloodthirsty polar bear man were wreaking havoc. Those three mutants were none other than the altered wrestlers who somehow managed to escape from Walrus' secret laboratory. Los Quatro Magnificos wrestled the rampaging specimen to submission and rushed to the PCP headquarters. Alas, their troubles were far from over. After their arrival at the PCP compound, they quickly realized that something was very wrong. Apparently, a gas canister containing trioxin had released a powerful chemical agent that turned the whole staff into flesh-eating zombies, including Amanda Walrus herself. After a gnarly close-quarter battle against the undead, won by the skin of their teeth, El Brujo Bandager created an antidote to heal everyone that had been bitten during the fight. Celebrations were short-lived, however, because at that moment, all the monitors in the facility started blasting a special announcement from Muscle City's mayor, informing the population that Los Cuatro Magnificos were now considered public enemies number one. There was even a large bounty offered to whomever captured them, dead or alive. Now's the time to find out what happens next in The Enemy Within Part 2, the final showdown.
All right. Woo!
Okay, so
I feel like we need to cue the A-Team music.
Yeah.
Our crew here.
Yeah. Okay, so the camera catches big puffy snowflakes falling across the screen. Out of focus in the background, the illuminated streets of Muscle City. The camera pans out, and we realize that the snow is actually artificial and being blown out of snow cannons on top of high buildings. Several billboards and posters slapped on walls and lampposts urge the citizens of Muscle City to participate in the referendum to replace lucha libre by hockey as the national sport. Heresy! Citizens on the prowl, wielding improvised weapons, patrol the streets searching for our disgraced heroes. An unfortunate teenager wearing a replica of his favorite luchador mask, Giddy Starro, is strolling down the street without a care in the world, music blasting in his headphones and fists burrowed deeply in his jacket pockets. A shadowy figure emerges from a dark alley, throws a canvas bag over his head, and drags him in a corner, then proceeds to beat him blind. It's at that moment that we meet with our characters who are still inside the PCP headquarters, and I'll let them introduce their character briefly and see what they want to do due to the situation right now. So yeah, you go in whichever order you want. Maybe let's start with Gazzetto.
Sure. I finished wrapping up because if I recall, I got bitten. And I'm gonna finish tending to that. I know Brujo had gotten the antidote, so it cured me, and I'm just tending to the wound. My cats come waltzing in from wherever they were. They've got little gas masks on, and
nice.
Lord knows where they got them, but they got them, and they're kind of surveying and whatnot, and I'm just tending to my wounds. And that's about it for me.
Great. Okay. What about you, Brujo?
Okay. Brujo is kind of wrinkling his nose up at the smell of the burning zombies, and kind of kicking at one with the toe of his wrestling boot to make sure that it's actually dead.
And, it's burned to a crisp.
Yes. And other than that, just really, really thanking his good fortune to have found all the ingredients for the antidote to the trioxin.
Ooh. Okay. And you, Purple Pulsar, what you thinking? What you want to do? Do you have any idea how you're gonna get it out of here? And now you've managed to restore Amanda Walrus to her previous state, normal state. But yeah, you still got to get out of here.
Yeah. So Pulsar Purple, the enigmatic wild card, totally normal human from the planet Earth, wherever. It's unimportant where he's from exactly, but. And yeah, I didn't really have any particular specific reason for saving Walrus. It was just the right thing to do, right? Like save all innocents or whatever. So,
such a kind soul.
But woo, that was a close one.
Oh, you still feel really relieved that.
Yeah, that was going to be a problem, but I mean, just doing the right thing.
Yeah, she's such a kind and lovely person.
Right.
Okay. And it's at that moment another character joins you, a very familiar person. It's your friend El Blorto, alias El Cruzado, who manages to find you and join you. So I'll let him introduce himself.
Hola, mi amigos. I have terrible news. Before I could get in, I had to circle around the building and kind of take in what was going on after the mayor's terrible announcement. I have found that our chopper is completely surrounded by the vehicles of the policia and officers in tactical gear. They have assault rifles. They mean business. If we try to go out and get to our chopper, it is not going to go well for us.
Okay, so that seems pretty serious. And you managed to find where the group was because you're wearing a GPS device, and it's also a two-way communication device that all you Quattro Magnificos have to keep in touch with each other, right?
See?
See? Okay, so did you see anything else outside?
That was the most that I took in.
Yeah.
Doing a circuit around the building.
Yeah.
It's,
And they probably want to. They're probably working on infiltrating the building soon too. If you don't get a move on, right? Okay. So anybody, what's your plan here? What do you think about the mayor's announcement? Why such? Why did he make such an announcement? Why is he after you? You think?
I have a thought about this. My friends, what do you think? I believe that Greta, the she-wolf, has the mayor hostage. I think that he is making this terrible announcement under duress because he is in her clutches.
Yeah, that could be. Okay, everybody do a brains check,
Ooh,
please.
6. I did not make it.
No, you didn't make it. Okay. Did any of you manage to
You
succeed?
you can add your dots in brains, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, then yes, 8. I just made it. I have
8.
two
Okay,
dots in
8.
brains.
8 made cuts it. So 8 is a success. So you've noticed on the surveillance screen and that the mayor was showing signs of stress. He seemed to be under a lot of stress, and him being under menace at the moment of recording the message. Is fitting with your theory. So yeah, he probably was he was probably forced to record the message. So you can take a clue for that.
Yes, all right.
So knowing that the mayor is hostage, do you want to head for the city hall, or how would you manage to travel around town now that you don't have access to your chopper, and maybe traveling all together as a group would bring more attention to you? Do you have any idea on that matter?
I have a thought as a player. Guys, what do you is there any chance that there might be some way to access the city storm drains or sewer system from this building? Is there any maybe way we could get out, unseen on the street level? Because this building is surrounded by SWAT. Maybe like just using the sewer tunnels or something like that. When you were rolling through here, did anybody see anything like that in the lower level or anything?
Can't say we've really looked for it.
No.
Yeah,
can check now.
you haven't
Or
had
anything.
much time to explore the building yet, but you're already in the basement building. So if there was a place that connects to the sewers, you're probably on the right floor to do so.
Oh, let's take a look around. I really don't think it's safe, up on the street level. Is that a brains check?
If you want to, yeah, sure. Do a brains check to inspect the basement and see if you can find an access to the sewers. It's gonna work. Yeah. So do a brains check.
Can I use my magnifying glass asset to kind of check for little seams or cracks in the walls for secret doors and stuff too, and get a little
Yes.
advantage in that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yes. All right.
I actually reach over and hand you my X-ray goggles.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Try these, my friend.
Now.
Okay, so
see-
I must tend
make
to
the
cats.
test. Okay, so you can make the test with advantage and a +1 to your
Yes.
regular roll.
All right. So I got a 6, a 5, and a 2. And so I
Okay.
think I'm going to be good.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so what you find is that there's a there's a closet that's supposed to contain like the stuff for the janitor, but it sounds yeah, when you listen to the you knock on the door, and the echo that you get is it sounds way too big to just be a janitor closet. So if you can manage to open the door somehow, it may be worth to investigate further.
My friends, who can pick this lock? Yes.
We got a guy for that.
You have a lock picking kit, Gazzetto?
I do indeed.
All right. So you can make it, it's an acrobatics check, and make it with advantage. So you roll twice and
Okay.
keep the better roll.
Nice.
I got exactly an 8.
Woo!
Okay, that works. So you manage to open the lock. You hear a click, and the door you swing the door wide open, and it's it's a maintenance corridor, and it's not a broom closet or anything like that, and it's concrete corridor that seems to go far ahead. Do any of you guys have a source of light? A light source? No, nobody. Okay. Maybe you can manage to find one before you venture, because right now it's pitch black inside the tunnel.
Ooh. Oh, and I make sure to give the X-ray goggles back to Purple Pulsar.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, they're not mine, but thanks.
it was me.
I give them to Gazzetto.
I nod my head at you and say thanks.
Oh, my friend.
I just pat you
My
on the
apologies.
shoulder.
You make a little note in your pocket, your pocket notebook.
Yes.
Never lend anything to that guy again.
I know, and it was only like 5 minutes ago too. That's terrible.
Before
maybe you got hit on the head while fighting the zombies, and you have a short memory loss.
Before we commit to the sewers, do we have any other alternative ideas other than that? Not that I don't like the sewer idea, but Gazzetto, did you have a thought?
I was thinking perhaps we could have the cats do some surveillance for us.
Ooh.
I could
Okay.
equip them with nothing, and well, I thought I had a camera with me, but I don't, just these goggles. I'm getting as bad as Blordo over here with remembering things. I did think I had a camera, and I'm like, oh no, when I just looked down, and I think it must have been the X-ray goggles I was thinking of. But, oops.
Okay, Pulsar. Since you've been in this building more often than the other characters, do a brains check to see if maybe you can think of another issue or another way out that maybe you've noticed while you've been inside the building before.
That's a 9.
Okay, 9
Right.
does it. So you know that there's a trap that leads to the roof that maybe you can use. There is an helipad on the roof, but you don't know if there's there's an helicopter there at the moment, but you know that there's a way and access to the roof, and it's in Amanda Walrus' office.
If there is a helicopter up there, as soon as we take off, I think it's going to be tough to, you know what I mean? Like they're going to know, unless we can get on the radio and just BS like some kind of thing or whatever.
Well, you can access the roof and not take the chopper, but just get out via the roof, so it will be less obvious that if you use the front door.
Ooh. All right. Is there another building close enough that we might be able to leap across to another building?
You're not sure.
I do have a zip line.
Go take a look.
Look.
You have a zip line. Well, that works. Okay, that's an idea.
So we know that we can get to the roof.
Yeah.
There might be guys on the roof though. Like the roof could be a shit show if we get up on the roof and there's like 3 squads of ass kickers up there, you know?
Let's go scout it. Scout it out. Was there a security station with some closed circuit cameras?
Somebody wants to do a little scout action and go out to see if the way is clear, human or cat.
Would stealth be acrobatics, Martin?
Yeah.
Like if I were
to move stealthily, you would use acrobatics.
I've got 3 acrobatics. I could pop up and just take a quick look and see what the situation is at least, and then we know at least what's up there.
Yeah.
Okay,
so do you all go together into Walrus' office, and then Pulsar is gonna go first to see if the way is cleared? Is that what I'm hearing?
Amigos together, yeah. We gotta stick together here.
I'm just gonna stand guard by the door while kind of keeping an eye out in the hallway.
Which door? The door to the way to the sewer, or
from the
main
door
door
from Amanda's office to the hallway?
Oh, okay.
Just so I can make sure no one's coming towards the office.
Okay, so somebody roll me a d6 to see if you have a random encounter on your way to Amanda Walrus' offices.
Who's our team leader? Who's going to do it? All right, go.
Got a 5.
Okay, 5 is good. So the way is clear. You've taken care of the zombie problems, at least for now. So the way is clear. So okay. So all of you get inside the office except Gazzetto is guarding the door, and Pulsar, you're gonna use the exit to the roof stealthily, right? Okay, so
I just had a thought actually, but anyways, I'll go have a look. That's
no, please share.
No, you know what? I want to keep it under my hat just for a minute, so I will go have a look and have a. It's the Pulsar way. I will go have a look right now.
Okay, great. So do a stealth check.
And go back.
10.
Hey.
Okay, so that's a success. So you climbed all the way to the roof access, and you open the trap door, and you move. You keep a low profile, and you don't see nobody on the roof. There is no helicopter up there, and you can go to the. Like you can go near the edge and have a look around if you want.
I'll take a quick survey sort of all 4 directions just to like get a better idea of exactly where where guys are deployed out there.
Okay, great. So as Cruzado said, there's a lot of police surrounding your chopper, and there's also another. There's a little squad that's headed for the door with I what's the name of the thing that you use to ram battling ram. So they have a battling ram that they're gonna use on the front door. But the east side of the building seems to be pretty quiet, and there is one or two one of two feature that you can use, maybe to use the zip line, Gazzetto's zip line. Like there's a tall. There's a tall post, and there's also a nearby building that you could reach easily with the zip line if you want to use it.
All right.
So it seems feasible.
Okay,
And
well,
it also seems that the longer you wait, the more dangerous things are gonna get. So
yeah, it seems like I want to get back to my compatriots rather than wait too long for those guys to get in the door. So I'm going to go back down quickly and relay all that information very quickly and suggest that we may want to think about an eastern direction escape off the roof with the zip line.
Okay, so what do you
Just as an idea.
So what do you all think? Do you agree with this plan? You wanna risk it?
Works for me.
Fantastico. Let's go quickly. They'll be here any
Okay.
minute.
Yeah, yeah. You start hearing banging on the front door, and it's a loud metallic. Yeah.
Hustle to the
So
roof.
time
Hustle
to
to the
go.
roof.
Yeah.
Run.
So who goes first using the zip line? You gonna head for the other building, or like the tall electricity post?
Oh, yeah. Which do you want to do?
Which do you guys think is best?
I like
Well,
the
you're-
other building because we'd have a
you-
little cover.
Fair.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay, so let me get my dice roller. Okay, so who goes first? You go first, Gazzetto, since it's your zip line, or you want to give somebody else the chance?
I will where he takes such good care of us, I'm gonna let the Brujo Bandager go first.
See.
Just so nothing happens to him.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'll hook up and get ready to go.
All right. All right.
Okay, so make an acrobatics check, please.
Okay. Pass. Got a 9.
Nice.
I don't want anything to happen to Brujo, so I'm going to follow him.
Nice.
Okay, so did everybody make their acrobatics check? Does everybody succeed?
Just a moment.
Yeah.
Yes. 6 and a 2 for 8. Yes.
I got exactly an 8 again.
Okay, and you were zipping to the other building, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who's the last one to go?
I'll be last. Oh, wait.
you
No,
will?
sorry.
Oh, I'll let you go
Oh,
last.
Me, I'll be last.
Okay, so you while you the last person to zip to the other building, you notice that there's movement on the ground near the building where you land, and Yeah, there's a group of person who's trying to talk in a low voice, but you manage to you notice them. There's definitely a group who has seen you, and they're talking amongst themselves. So yeah.
Friend or foe? Okay. Oh, so when I get down to everybody, I'll tell them what I saw.
Well, let's go kick some ass.
Let's go. All right.
Okay, so the building is not really it is not really that tall. It seems to be some sort of an industrial like a warehouse, right? And it seems to be about a two-story high. So you can probably land safely since you're all super athletes, or you can maybe try to find a fire ladder or something like that if you want to
Does it
crawl
have any
down.
skylights?
Sorry.
Does it have any skylights like in, like Batman comics or something we can
Roll a d6.
Yes, sir. Just a 2.
No, there's no skylight, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah, you can check if there's a like a fire exit or something like that, or otherwise you'll have to maybe find a place where you can jump safely.
Look around fast. Look for any kind of a fire escape along the sides, roof of the building.
Okay, roll a d6 for a fire exit or something like that.
A 5 this time.
Okay, yeah, there's a fire exit. These stairs that don't go all the way down, but you can at least jump from one. You'll be jumping from way less higher than if you were jumping all the way down. So it would be like jumping from the first floor instead of jumping from the roof. So it would be a nice, way safer jump.
I'll run over and tell everybody where I found it.
Okay, great.
Let's
So
go.
so if everybody uses the fire escape, then you don't have to roll. It's easy for athletes such as yourselves to jump. And now we have to roll to see what the kind of enemy you have attracted. Okay. Where's my random table? Oh, okay.
Totally hoping for
Who wants to? Somebody wants to roll a d4 for me?
Who's got a D4?
Or
Yeah.
let's go, Dave.
All right.
2.
Okay. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so there's an illustration that goes with that, Dave. I will tell you. I will first describe it, and then you probably guess which image goes with it. So there's a group of let's say 1d4. Okay. There's a group of 3 humanoid. They're purple skin and they're all wrinkly, and they have your weird high tech rifle that you haven't seen before, and what they are is grapes of rat. So they're raisins, the dried raisins, and their gun can dehydrate you and turn them into one of their kind. So they're after the ransom. They're after. So I have a short description for the monster. Wait a minute.
I got really worried for a second when you said purple skin and energy rifles. I thought, oh no.
I keep seeing the California raisins in my mind.
Well, you got the right ID. Of course, I need. I should have prepped this earlier, but okay. Enemy table. Yeah. Okay. So they're grape of rat. So what's a grape of rat? What do you get when you cross a dried raisin with a tough as nails criminal? A grape of rat, silly, a walking, talking, law breaking, trouble seeking, nefarious plot devising, bipedal, shriveled man fruit hybrid. Once a plump, juicy, full of life and promise young fruit, this bad seed never got over the fact that they got all dried up and wrinkled with age. Nowadays, they're taking out their anger on the world by shooting everyone with their terrible, dehydrating ray gun. And
All right.
yeah, they attack with punch and kicks, but they also have the dehydrating ray gun, and there are 3 of those. So and of course, since they're after the ransom, they're gonna attack. So who wants to roll for initiative?
Dave.
Right.
Gazzetto is the initiative guy tonight.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 1.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So the first is gonna target. So if I roll a 1, it targets Gazzetto. 2 will be Blorto. 3 will be Brujo, and 4 is Pulsar. So the first one targets you, Blorto, aka Cruzado. So try to dodge out of the way if you don't want to get the shrivel down.
All right, regular acrobatics check, right?
Yes.
So is he being punched or is he being shot with the gun?
They can shoot their gun every second turn. So they shoot now, recharge for the next turn, and so on.
Oh, calamity, my friends. Only a 6.
Oof.
Okay, so that's not enough. Do you want to use some of
Can I
your? Do you want
resolve
to
points?
use resolve points or hero points if you have them?
I do. I'll spend 2 resolve points to make it 8.
Okay, so
Mark it down.
so then you manage to dodge out of the way. So for some reason they sound like the Martian from Mars Attack. So they're yeah. So this second one shoots his ray gun also, and okay, this one targets you, Pulsar Purple. So you want to dodge out of the way to avoid the shrinking ray gun.
14.
Oh yeah, 14 is more than enough. So that's what's your okay, you rolled 11 and plus your plus 3. Okay, so you didn't have okay, a critical. And the last one targets Gazzetto.
All right.
Ooh.
I as well rolled a 6.
Okay. So do you want to spend resolve points or a hero point, or you take the damage?
I'm going to spend the 2 resolve points to go to an 8.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. So now you can all counter attack. So there are 3 of them.
I'm sort of peeved off that I was attacked, so I'm just gonna step in and do a real quick special move at the guy that tried to blast me.
Sure. Okay, what's your
Uh,
special move again?
So I got a couple of them, but I think for this guy, I'm just gonna wallop him with a forearm, and then I'm gonna go right into my twisting Russian leg sweep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hook him, and we're gonna go up in the air and spin around a couple times, and I'm gonna bring him right down on his back, looking for that
Awesome.
crunching sound, or
Yeah.
or, I
Or
guess
squishing
like
sound.
a squishing sound.
Yeah.
So So that's 7 damage.
Oh, 7 damage. Okay, that's great. They don't have any attack, so it's almost out of commission, but not quite.
And I'm taking my
So
stamina.
yeah, that's a level 2. Level
It's
2
just
power.
that's just a level 1.
Okay, awesome. Okay, who goes next?
Who wants to go next?
You wanna
I'll do
keep
it.
pummeling the one that was just kicked around, or you want to attack a new one?
Oh, I'm thinking of trying to take the one that's already a little bit dazed out. We can take down the number of attackers. So I'd like to gang up on him too.
All right, go for it. You using a special attack or your regular attack?
I was thinking regular attack. And in one of the previous games, I got some brass knuckles. And so I was thinking, yeah, these are wrathful, terrible, criminal grapes. And I'm going to give them a taste of my silver-plated brass knuckles.
Okay,
You
let's go,
got the
Cruzado.
mask. You got the mask too, right? The El Santo.
I do.
Yeah,
Woo. All right, here we go. 5 and a 5, 2 5s on there, plus
that's
my
great. So how much damage do you inflict?
So let's see, that's muscles plus 1 for the brass knuckles, right?
Yeah. And
All right.
And plus 1
And your level.
For level. So
yeah.
level is 4, muscles is 2 for 6, and the brass knuckles is 1.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's overkill. Yeah, yeah, he's you reduced him to pulp.
Yeah, nice. Great.
So yeah, your fists are a bit sticky, and yeah, maybe you have to clean your brass knuckles afterwards because they're full
Yes.
of gummy goo.
Is he a white or a red? And is he a white wine or a red wine?
Which one are the worst?
Red wine. Let's do the purple grapes.
Yeah, so he's a purple grape, but he was a purple grape. Now he's pulp. Okay, so we still have two grape up, and two characters haven't attacked yet. So who wants to go next?
Go, go, go.
I will run up and grab. Actually, are we still on the zip line coming down and see them?
No, we've already come
no,
back
you,
to fire escape that are on the alley level.
Oh, we're on the
Yeah,
alley.
you made it through the fire escape, so
Oh, that's right.
you're
Duh.
on the ground level. You're on the ground level.
Okay, so I'm going to run up and grab one of these grapes and deliver a big old spine buster to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that.
All right. So I pick him up and I'm just.
Oh.
How much damage do you?
A whopping 3.
Oh.
A whopping 3. You sure about that?
That's wrong because we're level 4 plus my muscle, which is 1, so 5, and then I rolled a 1, so 6.
Okay, so 6. Okay, that's better. Yeah, he's still.
I always forget to add my level in.
He's still standing, but he's dizzy, and yeah, he's not feeling great. He may try to run away if he's still standing at the start of next turn. He's looking around for an escape route right now.
Get the last one. Get the last one.
So Brujo, you're going last. So do you want to finish the one that was just that was just bruised, or yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, regular attack or a special?
Yeah,
move?
just a regular attack. I got the billy club. I'm gonna.
Oh yes,
do a spinning back fist on this guy with the billy club in my hand.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7. Okay, so I got a 9, so that's a success.
Yeah, that's a success.
And as far as damage goes, I got 2 muscle plus a 1 plus the asset plus what level are we? 3 or 4?
4.
4. Okay. So
okay, no,
points.
that's overkill. Okay, so you put him out of commission. You want to describe your attack?
Yeah, everyone around just kind of hears this squelchy pop sound, and just it's like someone dropped a jar of grape jelly in the grocery store.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
and we see a splatter of purple goo on the wall and on the alleyway wall. All right. So
This is what
okay,
you
so
get.
there's only one grape left, and I'll check Ismaros to see if he tries to run away or if he's standing his ground. Oh, no, he's frightened. He's frightened, and he runs. He looks around him nervously, and he run away as fast as possible. So, if you want, you can chase him down, or you can just leave him escape. It's up to you.
Oh,
A little
my friends,
puddle of
we
grape
must
juice,
rescue the
whatever it
mayor.
was.
Sorry?
Yeah, I think we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, just one building
Okay.
over. There's a SWAT team. Let us go to City Hall and rescue the mayor now.
Okay. So the grapes of wrath have been discarded. So do you want to loot the bodies, or you want to just decided where you where you're headed next?
I'm interested in one of those dehydration guns
Hmm.
for starting my own line of beef jerky like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Sure. Okay, but you have to if you get a working one, you have to tell me the name of the what brand what's the name of the brand
Yes.
of beef jerky.
I
Okay.
gotta make a label. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Let's roll a d6 to see if roll 2d6 to see if they're still in working order after after being
Let's find out.
tossed around a bit during a fight.
I got a 6 and a 2.
Okay, so one of them is still in working order. So what it does, it does a d6 damage, but the target must make a successful acrobatics check or permanently lose 1 VP to their max VP every time they get hit by the ray gun. So you're literally shrinking every time you get hit by the dehydrating gun.
Oh, the code would never allow me to use this on a living person. But
No.
strips of beef, however, will feel its full
There you go.
fury.
All right. So you can add it to your character sheet. And the other one got broken because there's like a glass tubing with a weird electric energy inside, and yeah, the casing, the glass casing containing the energy thingy got broken during the fight. So only one of them is usable. Okay. So what do you want to do next? You have if you want to travel on foot, you would have something like 20 minutes to half an hour way to go. You can do you want to stay together as a group, but you maybe attract attention to yourselves because you're if you're all together, you're easier to spot, but you also you will be better able to defend yourselves, of course, if you're all stick together. Or
what time of day is it?
It's getting late. It's like let's say between 8 and 9 p.m.
I was gonna say if we saw like a clothing store, we could just borrow some stuff like to disguise our like if we're concerned about disguising ourselves in any way. And like I don't know if this is a good idea. It could be an awful idea that screws everything up, but yeah, Zeto's cabbie friend might be useful. I'm not sure if we can call Cardona because he's with the cops, right? Like that's not going to work, I don't think. Like, no matter
Yeah.
how, like, I don't think we can trust him in this situation because the cops are going to be like a major problem, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
there's a payphone
I know you
around,
trust him, Cruzado, but I don't know if I do.
Well, if you want to look, if you want to look around for a clothing store or somewhere, maybe where you can get clothing, roll a d6, and I'll tell you if you spot anything near that can be used for that purpose.
Saying,
3.
3? No, you're like in a more in an industrial part of the. So you look maybe if there wasn't a shop that sell or fabric uniforms, but no, there doesn't seem to be one around.
is there a payphone or a cell? Do we have cell phones? Like, what era technically are we?
Yeah, there are payphones. You can find a payphone pretty. It's not set in. Well, let's say we're late 70s. Okay,
Okay.
so you can find a payphone pretty easily. They're quite common.
All right. Well, I'm going to drop a quarter in and call my friend Jarvis Nickelbottom and see if he can come pick us up and get us to the mayor's office.
Okay.
My archetype is the sleuth, and it came with a trench coat asset that grants me advantage when attempting to act stealthily. Can I kind of like, flip the collar up and put on the fedora hat and try to sneak around too?
Absolutely, yeah. You can use the not a problem. The phone your friend picks up after a couple of rings, and yeah, what's going on, man? I've seen you on the news. What's going on?
We need to get to the mayor. He's been hypnotized. He's under
You want to get to the mayor, but he just offered a price for your head.
We need to help him. We need your help,
you think
Jarvis.
you think he's in trouble?
Oh, we know he's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, you're a buddy, and I really trust our friendship, but it's dangerous for me to be seen with you. Please make a brains check to try to convince him to help you.
You can do it. You can do it.
I got a 10. So I tell him,
Yeah.
I'm like, Jarvis, I will take you for as many rides in my helicopter as you want if you can make this happen.
For real?
Yeah.
Can I even touch a control?
Yeah, I'll have one of the cats teach you how to fly the helicopter.
Yeah, okay, but promise.
I promise. Pinky swear.
Okay, where are you at?
We just left PCP headquarters. We're across the street.
Okay, so maybe Pulsar knows the address, so he tells you exactly where it's at, and he says, "Okay, stand your ground, keep your head low, and I'll make it as fast as possible."
Perfect. See you soon. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't forget my chopper ride, though.
I won't.
And he hangs up.
Just a real quick thought before he arrives. Is it okay, Gensetto, if you like stand exposed, right? He's your contact, and the rest of us can sort of like watch from around the corner, just in case he doesn't pull up with like his cab loaded with cops or something. Like if it's like we can spring to your rescue if things go sideways, rather than like me.
I turn around and I look at Blordo and I'm like, can I borrow that?
See.
And
here,
I'll take
hand it over.
his trench coat and hat, and then I'll walk out into the open, we'll say that Jarvis and as every time I see a cab approach, I have a hand signal that I'll give him to let him know that it's me.
Yeah, okay, sure.
All right, so do I need to make a stealth check or?
No, not what the rest of you guys doing while Gazzetto is waiting for the cab? You hide in the back. You get ready to intervene if there's trouble.
Yeah, let's I'll try to crouch down next to some garbage cans and dumpsters in the alley and stuff and stay out of sight.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So the taxi the cab arrives like 10 minutes later. But when you do the what is it? It's a hand signal.
Yeah, it's
You're
just like a little hand signal that I throw up. I don't know what it. I can't do the Vulcan hand signal. That's what I was going to do, but my fingers won't actually
okay,
work to
okay.
do it.
But let's say that Gazzetto can do it.
All
So
right, yeah.
Gazzetto does the Vulcan hand signal. But okay, so your friend he gives you the wrong hand signal, and before
Oh.
he parks and open the car door.
Well, where
Oh.
I'm in the trench coat, I pull the collar up and I start walking back towards the alley.
Mhm.
Okay, make a brains check.
All right. Just my luck as always. I rolled a
Why'd you-
1.
Oh, a one.
A 1.
Okay. On 2 dice.
Oh, I'm rolling with advantage. That's right. So let me roll the second one. Better, a 9. Phew. Thank you for reminding me I had advantage. I forgot about that with the trench coat.
Okay, so you notice that before walking back, you notice that your friend seems to be under some kind of distress. Like when he does the hand signal wrong, you can see like there's a plea in his eyes, like help, I'm in trouble. You still want to track back, or you maybe
No,
want to help him?
I approach the cab
Okay.
and oh boy. Yeah, I just approach the cab and I stand probably about 10 feet and I pull away and I pull the hat down to kind of conceal my mask a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay, sir? And I kind of make my voice gravelly, and so that hopefully no one will recognize it as the famous Inspector Gadzetto.
I'm watching and I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
Okay, so you as you approach the cab, you see the figure in the back seat that he rises and he's pointing a gun at your friend's head, and the car the both of the car doors in the back pop open, and two Mounties in all their garb exit the car. They're pointing guns at you. So there's there's one who's pointing his gun at the cab driver, your friend cab driver, and two Mounties with guns who are pointing their weapon at you.
Oh, can we burst out of the alleyway into the attack and help save our friend?
I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Run for it. Straight up.
Okay, so there's
faces.
three of them, and yeah, please roll for initiative.
Oh yeah, who's rolling?
With me rolling the 1, I don't know that you want me rolling it.
Yeah. Oh, Sar, how about you, sir?
Oh, I can do it.
Do it.
3.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So the first one, the one who's is keeping the cab driver hostage. He doesn't attack, doesn't get out of the car. He's just keeping his gun pointed at your friend. The two others point their gun at you, but they like get their handcuffs from their belt, and they're like, "Come on, mates! There's no reason to get violent. You don't want something to happen to your friend, and let's act civilized. Just put on these and get in the car, and there will be no bloodshed."
Man, I don't know if I have ever cholo drivered an opponent as hard as I'm about to drive this guy into the sidewalk.
Okay,
Man.
so they use their action to try to intimidate you, and obviously that didn't work. So go on.
Oh man, can I do my special attack or my special move?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so let's see. That is, it costs a. Is it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't remember this. Vitality or a resolve point to actually enact it.
Your special move, it costs stamina points.
Down a point. Okay, got it.
And you can use either your muscle or your acrobatics, whichever you prefer to calculate damage.
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, you got the level of the special move plus your muscles. Do you also
Yes.
add your own level into it too?
The level of the power move.
Okay,
Because
level
you
move
can
plus your-
your power move can be rank 1, 2, or 3. So it's the level
Yeah.
of your power move that you have.
So my cholo driver is level 3 and my muscles is 2.
Oh God! Okay, okay. So that's 5 damage, and yeah, they can't block. So yeah, he's really hurting now. He drops his gun on the
Yes.
concrete, and he's fighting to keep his balance. Meanwhile, the cop that's still in the car, he uses the butt of his gun to knock the cab driver on the head, and he manages to get him unconscious. So yeah, that happens. Who goes next?
I'm going to try to disarm this second Mountie that's standing in front of us.
Okay. That would be make an acrobatics check.
All right. Exactly an 8, sir.
Okay, that does it. So okay, so you take his gun, and he's unarmed now.
And
so he's gonna have to fight with his fist.
And I just throw it like away from everyone's reach.
Okay, so it's far enough that he can't reach it unless he spent a whole action to go after it. So that's done. Who goes next?
I can go quickly.
Yeah.
So there's a disarmed, and then there's a guy that has his weapon but is injured,
inside
right?
Inside the car. Yeah, he's on the back seat inside the car. The other both the others, one has dropped the gun and the other has been disarmed by Gazzetto. So there's only one with his gun still in hand.
And that's the one in the cab.
Does that answer your question?
Maybe I'm going to try to get inside of the cab at the guy with the gun.
Okay, and what's your goal? You want to get in? Do you want to go near the car and take his gun also, or you want to hit him, or?
Is the window up or down?
It's down, but it's up, but the door is still half open.
Okay, so I get like, I don't know if I can do it this turn, but my goal would be to sort of whip the door open and try to get him in my submission move. Like I've got a neck based submission move that maybe I could get my arms in and get him locked in.
Okay, so well, he's gonna, if he sees you charge in his direction, he's gonna fire. So do an acrobatics check to dodge the bullet, and if you can do it, then you'll grapple him. You don't have to make a test.
Yeah, dirty 12.
Oh, okay, that's great. Okay, so he fires a shot, but he misses you. The shot hits the ground and ricochets somewhere far from you, and you open the door and grab him by the neck or the shoulder or whatever you want, however you want to grab him. So
it's one of my special moves, the vacuum lock. So I'm going to. It's my cross-face chicken wing.
Okay, so that he's not gonna be able. If he gets initiative, he will try to escape your grasp. But if he fails, or if you act first, then you'll automatically do your move.
Okay.
So that's the end of the round. So Gazzetto, roll for initiative, please.
Right. Oh, Brujo didn't go.
Oh, yes, it's true. You do. What do you want to do?
So Brujo.
Yeah, there's one that's already been hit, and the other one has just been disarmed, and the other one in the car is taken care of. So what's your move?
Okay, so Brujo is going to run and jump up onto Cruzado's shoulders there as he's kind of down from his move, and he's going to do a moonsault press on the guy that's on the ground there.
Yeah. Awesome.
And we'll just see how that goes.
Freaking awesome.
Okay, so that's an 11, so that's a success.
Yeah, more than needed.
Yep. Okay, so we got the 1, 4, 5. Okay, so that would be 7 points of damage to him.
Okay, so that puts him out of fighting, or he's not in any state to fight back anytime soon. Yeah, you've knocked him out. Good. So that's awesome. So there's 2 left, and a roll for initiative for the second round.
I think a couple of us know.
Everybody's waiting for somebody else to roll.
I just did it and failed. So there you go.
Okay. Okay. Well, the easy action, of course, is that the one who's being tackled by Purple Pulsar is trying to. He's trying to break off his grasp. So we'll do a compare the muscles check, right? So I'll roll. I don't have any modifier, and roll your muscles too, and whoever scores higher wins.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I have 8.
I rolled 2.
Oh, okay. Do you want to use something like hero dice or?
I don't have any hero or resolve, so I'm just gonna have to live with that.
Okay, so he rolled an 8, so he manages to break out of your hold, and he headbutts. So
Ooh.
he will inflict D4 damage, and armor doesn't apply because yeah, it's a headbutt. 2 damage.
Oof. So I stumble backwards very unceremoniously.
And now the front of his Monty hat is all crumpled up, and he looks even dumber than usual. Okay, so the other Mountie that hasn't attacked, he doesn't have a gun, so he's gonna do a fist. Yeah, he's gonna attack with his fist, and he's gonna attack. Who hit him last? I don't remember. Okay, so let's say he attacks. He attacks you, Cruzado. So try to
All right.
dodge out of his way.
Haha. That's acrobatics, right?
Yes.
The amigos. 2 1s.
Uh-oh.
It is
Okay.
true.
Happening.
It is true.
So how many damage with their bare hands? It's a D4 also. Okay. Three
Yeah,
damage.
We can't get
Yeah,
defeated
so,
by a group of
yeah.
Mounties.
Yeah.
No.
It's quite shameful.
Yeah, it is.
So he gives you a right hook just under the chin, and yeah,
Oof.
he hits pretty hard.
Ah. Well, he is an officer of the law.
He is. That he is. So now it's time for payback. So you can act in whichever order you want.
You guys mind if I counterattack right away?
Go for
Go
it.
for it.
Please do so.
All right. Well, I think it's time for him to get a taste of my uppercut. Here it comes.
All right.
Holy moly. 2 1s again.
Wow.
What's happening? Throw this dice
Oh.
away. Okay.
Unbelievable.
So that's a miss, and that gives me an opportunity for a fight back. So let's see
Yeah.
if I can throw one. No. I rolled too low. So okay, so that just a missed opportunity. So who goes next? So he
Yeah.
hit you pretty hard. You swing, maybe you
So
swing like a feet away from his face.
Oh, this is going to be an embarrassing moment in my life.
I
Yeah.
see Cruzado miss, and I just start running towards this guy. And I come
Yeah.
flying up and give a flying elbow right to
Oh
his head.
yeah, let's do it. All right.
And I got a 12.
Oh, okay, natural 12.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so that gives you a hero point because
Oh,
it's a
nice.
critical. And yeah, do your damage.
All right. So that will be
Level plus muscles. And if you have any bonus for
think I
because of
do.
an asset, so
Just
that would be 4 plus your
5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. Yeah, that hits pretty hard. So you give him a flying elbow and you hit him on the side of the head, and you can hear a crack.
Oh.
Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting.
All right.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Ooh, who's up next?
You can go if you want, Brujo.
Okay. So let's see. We got Purple Pulsar is wrestling with the one that's in the car.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of wait the timing of it. So when the Mountie is maybe being pulled halfway through out the car door, and Brujo is going to run and then do a leap and hit the door with both feet, slamming onto this guy.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and I I mistime it. Doesn't work out.
Not Snake Eyes, you too.
No. But
Okay, so I was starting to wonder what's happening now. Okay, so you just missed. Okay, so yeah, maybe yeah, they're moving around because they're fighting inside the car. So yeah, maybe the door just get pushed back or something. Okay, so who hasn't acted yet? Did you all go? Oh
I
no,
have
Pulsar,
not.
you haven't attacked yet.
So
Okay, so
I wanna,
you just see Brujo Bandager fly by the car door next to you. So you take a second, you're just like, what? And now your turn.
So are we sort of still mostly in the back seat, or are we sort of half out, or like where are we at the moment?
Let's say that yeah, it can go either way. The car the door is open, and you were outside, so you can take the fight outside if you want.
Okay. So he headbutted me. I want to do one of my special moves.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do my running sit down power bomb, but I'm gonna preface it with a headbutt. I'm gonna headbutt him back, and then I'm gonna tuck his head and lift him up. And I
Okay.
actually want to, because we're right beside the car, right? So
Yes.
I want to power bomb him like into the rear
Seat. And
no, like through the back windshield.
oh, okay, cool. Sure. Okay, that's pretty cinematic. Go for it.
Yeah.
So that's one. So that's 9.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, he's barely he's almost out of it. If he survives this round, he will try to run away for sure. He's bleeding from the head, from his nose, from his mouth. His eyes are cross-eyed, and he seems he's out of breath, and he looks very miserable right now. He just wants to run away, obviously.
Okay,
Okay.
and I've taken my stamina, so I'm good.
Okay. So initiative for the what's probably going to be the last round.
Right, all right.
4.
4. Okay, you go. You go first, so you can finish this out.
All right. So
Well, I'm standing right over top of him. I'm just going to try to punch him right in the head quickly.
Sure. Well, you don't even have to roll for it because he's a bag of he's a lumpy bag on the ground, so you can just hit him and put him out of his misery. No, you don't have to roll for it. He's defenseless right now.
Okay, 4 damage.
Okay, so you want to describe your action?
I just punched him right in the nose, and like his hat was crushed, right? So I'm just gonna make his face match his hat. Boom.
Okay, and if we were in the Looney Tunes cartoon or something like that, you would see the fist go inside the skull, and his nose go go out the back, right? So he is completely out of commission. So that's so there's only one standing right now, and he's pretty banged up too. So who wants to attack next?
I will.
All right, let's go, Cruzado.
All right, let's see if we can just see if we just end this real quick. I will. Ooh, just to be safe, I'm busting. Oh man, I almost feel dishonorable doing this. No, I won't do it. I'm just.
Do it.
I was going to use my
Whatever
brass
it is,
knuckles.
do it.
Do it.
Do
All right.
it. I know.
There's
what
no
you're
brass
one.
saying.
What?
knuckles
It's just
come
us
out.
here. Just do it.
All right. All right. It's brass knuckles time, and we're going to try that uppercut again because I'm so embarrassed that I missed it the last time. So
They
this
may
guy,
be they may be officers of the law, but they're working for Greta. They're corrupt.
yeah,
They're
and she's
bad
totally
seeds.
villainous.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. 11.
Okay. The curse is
Plus
left.
muscles. Yes. Okay.
Okay. 11 for how much damage?
Now let's see. That's is it level muscles plus asset? Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 points.
Yeah, that's more than needed. So he's out. He's out of commission too. You can describe your action if you want.
Okay, man. I feel so bad about missing that other uppercut that I feel like I kind of have to do a little bit of a 10 from Street Fighter uppercut. So it has to kind of come in low and spin around twice before uppercutting and jumping up into the air.
Yeah, all right, that's perfect. So there's the spinning kick, the uprising spinning kick. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, his head hurts the concrete like 3 times, and and he's out of commission too. So that's this for this fight is over. So in order to make it to the end and make a yes, you have a question? Sorry.
Oh, should we search them for clues, especially something like maybe a key card that'll get us into the city hall, some kind of, like police thing that might help us when we arrive there? What do you
Certainly
guys
can.
think?
Sounds like a
So
good
we can.
idea.
Let's pat them down.
Okay. So there are there are 3 bodies to search. So
Oh,
roll a d10, please.
hang on. All right, D10. Oh, also, Brujo, my friend, can you please look at the man in the front, the driver? He was hit by one of these villainous officers.
Okay, Brujo will check him out.
Yeah, he's got a bad he's got a bruised head, and he's unconscious. But if you patch him up, he's gonna be okay. Probably safer if you send him to a hospital so he gets his noggin checked. But he's not he's not gonna die or anything like that.
My D10 roll was a 9.
Okay, 9, you find a lunchbox, and it restores 1d3 vitality points 3 times. So let's say once 2 halves of a sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, and granola bar.
Yeah, I literally just lost 3 stamina, or not 3 stamina, 3 vitality to that officer earlier.
What's everybody at for vitality? Can we do a quick vitality check and see what our status is here?
Yeah,
I'm at 7.
I'm at 9.
I have 5
Oh,
remaining.
I believe I'd better hand that lunchbox over to my friend.
Okay, so
Brujo,
yeah.
how many kits do you have? Not that I'm asking for one. I just want to know. You got 2? 2?
So yeah,
All
so
right.
and one of each health kit, since he's a medic, restores all lost vitality points for per use. So yeah. So he can fix.
Cruzato's got
he
how
can-
many vitality left?
7 left.
Yeah. Do you mind if I have a little quick bite to eat, guys? Because
No, here, please. You.
let's see what I get. So you said D3.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'll eat 1/2 sandwich. Yeah, so that's 3 right there. So that puts me to 8.
Nice.
That sort of feels like 2 hits. So maybe that's good, and we'll keep the rest.
Okay, perfect. There's still 2 bodies to loot. If anybody wants to roll another D10, they can get something else.
Oh,
I'll have a quick look at the guy that I dispatched, I guess. 1.
1, you find firecrackers. You
good distraction.
can throw them as a free action during combat to automatically inflicts D3 damage. So that can be any time during a fight, at the start of a fight, during a fight, and it's a free action, so that doesn't use your attack.
Nice.
And there's a last one, a last body to loot. If anybody else want to roll a D10.
Bandager, do it.
Go ahead.
Oh, see, I saw you roll, so I didn't.
You're good.
Okay. Okay. I got a 5.
5 is a bear trap. Can be used to capture someone or something. Okay,
Nice.
and if you're looking for a clue or something that can be useful against Greta, you can all do an investigation check. So brains check, and if you have anything that helps you investigate, like somebody had something earlier. What was it?
Well,
X-ray
I have a
goggles, I
magnifying
think.
glass.
X-ray goggles or things like that. Any asset that helps investigating, you can use it.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. 2 4s.
Okay, so yeah, you find a clue. You find what can it be? Yeah, okay. You find a business card for a chop doc, somebody who does cyberware implants, cybernetic implants.
Yes.
So that's a clue.
Nice. Thank you. That's 2 clues. All right.
Anybody else got succeeded on their investigation roll?
I get an 8.
8, it does it. Okay, so what can it be? Let me look at my notes.
We had
Yeah, okay. You find blueprints detailing what seems to be cyber eyes and cyber claws mechanism, some kind of blueprint. Yeah.
Okay.
This is interesting, friends.
So is that another clue?
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Anybody else succeeded?
13.
Oh yeah. Okay, 13 that does it. Yeah. Okay. Another clue. Yeah. You find architectural plans to the city hall, with all entrance points being highlighted. So that's another clue.
I succeeded as well, Martin.
Okay, well,
all right.
okay. What?
I mean, that's already quite a bit, but
We're gonna need it.
Okay, you find you find some kind of coded communication between Greta and the RCMPs, and you can't quite crack the code, but from what you can gather, they're given. They're given instructions to plan a coup that's obviously happening right now. So you see that what you can learn from that is that obviously you're gonna face more of the RCMP going forward, and they are present here in Muscle City now. So they're not up north. They have infiltrated the city. And Greta is obviously not far away too.
Such villainy.
They want to replace Lucha Libre by hockey.
Oh,
Are you gonna let that
yeah,
happen?
no
this
way.
cannot be allowed.
No way.
Oh,
Okay, so
wait,
if you're okay with that, before we continue the city crawl, we can take maybe a 5 minutes bio break
yeah.
and think about what we're gonna do next, and regroup here in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks. Let's meet up in 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, doing okay. How about you? How's the card sales going? Okay. Is it Lorcana or something like that? Okay. Yeah, one of my friends, she owns a local game store, and she said that they're really cleaning up on the Lorcana, and it seems like when I look at see stuff on their Facebook page, it's constantly some type of an event for it. In fact, I think probably more of that than Magic and anything else anymore. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So is ultimately your goal to quit your day job, as it were, and burden yourself with self?
And we are back, folks. Welcome back, and let's get back to the action.
All right, so you've managed to dispatch the RCMP's agent who set out the trap, and they taken your. Remind me, what's your contact's name, Gazzetto, again?
It is Jarvis Nickelbottom.
Jarvis. How could I forget his name? His name, Jarvis. Okay, so Jarvis, unfortunately, has taken a gun butt to the head, and he's unconscious. But Brujo has managed to stabilize him, and if you send him to the hospital, he's gonna be okay. So now, if you're okay, just in order to make it to the final scenes and wrap up our campaign, I thought that maybe we can do an abstract way of doing our city crawl. So what I had in mind was that all of you could roll to see how many stamina points you lose while navigating town, while dealing with the different obstacles that you have to meet on your way, considering that everybody's looking for you, and maybe you will have several annoyances along the way, but nothing that will prevent you really to get to your goal. So maybe we can do everybody roll a d6 and divide it by 2, and that would represent how much stamina point you've lost while traveling town and dealing with the citizens on the prowl for you.
Yes, sir.
How does that sound? That makes sense to you?
Works for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I lost
Okay.
2.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
two as well.
okay, so you can all take down the stamina points that you've lost along the way, and we'll cut to you've almost reached the city hall, but you walk by the local junkyard, and as you walk by the junkyard, two muscle-bound freaks jump from behind the scrap pile, and they just stop you neat in your track, and they're obviously mean business, and thereafter the bounty, and they don't want to discuss. They're not gonna be reasoned with. They're blood freaks, maniac, and they're called Roadkill and Wreckage, and they are twin brothers. They wrestle together under the name Junkyard Dogs. They run a large scrapyard in Muscle City that's also a front for a mob chop shop. You've heard of them, you know about them, you maybe encountered them previously. They have built their very own Thunderdome hidden amongst the scrap, where they hold underground wrestling matches, the kind that only one luchador walks away from. Losers end up in the trash compactor with the rest of the garbage. So yeah, they're Wreckage and the Roadkill. And Dave, if you can show the image, that would be cool. There's a all right. There's a cool illustration done by our lovely wizard Mustafa Beki, who does the art for Crime Fighting Luchadors Lucha Libre Extravaganza. So they're gonna be in the zine. So Mustafa, thank you. And Wreckage and Roadkill stand before you, and they're not gonna let you walk by. So please, somebody roll for initiative.
Love the outfits.
I'll go for
Yeah,
it
they're
here.
cool.
Another 1.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, so they might be twins, but they have different powers and different attributes. One of them, roadkill, is terrifying. So before you act, you will have to make a brains check. Otherwise, you'll be frozen in fear and won't be able to act on first turn. So do it while we're thinking about it, so we don't forget.
You want us all to test?
Yeah.
It's a brains check, right?
Yes.
See,
Yeah. Any modifier that you have applies. If you have an asset, tell me what it is, and we'll see if it works in this situation.
Got double sixes.
Oh yeah, okay. So not only do you pass, but you get an extra hero point. So that's gonna come in handy, I'm sure. Okay. So did everybody pass?
I did. I got 2 4s.
Great. Okay,
I
so you all
passed.
I failed.
Oh, okay.
As always.
Do you want to use either resolve points or a hero point?
I will actually use. That's right. I have my hero point that I got there for the crit.
Hero
so
point,
I will use
grants
my
you
hero
one
point.
extra dice.
I will.
Nice.
And it doesn't work in the same way as advantage, because it's you roll 3 dice and you keep you add them all up. So
All
instead of
So that would give me a 9. I had a 2 and a 1.
Oh, 9. Okay, so nobody's intimidated by roadkill, so that's great. So you can all act normally. Okay, so roadkill will target. Let's see. I know you're 4. There's 4 of you. Okay. He targets you, Gazzetto,
All right.
with his trash compactor tilt a whirl power slam.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I definitely don't dodge.
Oh no!
No,
Did you
no.
roll the snake eyes?
No, I got a 3 again.
Okay. So
and I'm out of
anything you
hero
can...
points, and I don't have enough resolve points to bring me up. So it looks like I'm getting through the going through the grinder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun. So yeah, I think his move had the word grinder in there, so he gets to kick my ass basically.
11 damage.
You watch as Gadzetto just lays upon the ground, motionless from this move.
Okay, so he's spinning around like a tornado, and he hits you with both his fists wrapped in a ball. Pang, pang, pang! Hits you over the head, and he knocks you unconscious to the ground. So yeah, that wasn't good. And now wreckage attacks. So now there's 3 of you left. Okay. Cruzado, it's your turn to shine. So
Okay.
yeah. Now get pissed.
All right. Am I rolling acrobatics to avoid his hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Otherwise, he's gonna hit you with his wrecking ball move. It's a 2-end choke bomb.
Oh. Okay. 2 6s.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, so get a hero point, and you manage to get out of the way. And he's also he's used his power move for the combat, so he won't be able to attack in this manner again. So that's
Oh,
great.
yes.
And also he's bloodthirsty, which he has rage, which means that if he successfully attacks, then he can attack right a second time right away. But he misses, so that's all good for you. Okay, now it's payback time.
Man.
So there are two of them, roadkill and wreckage. Who wants to go first?
Well,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so is Gadzetto, is he healable, or is
Yes,
this
he's healable.
okay?
Yes, he's healable.
All right, so Brujo is
at-
going to use one of his kits, and
Yes.
so that would be 6 points of
Yes.
health or vitality back.
Wait.
hey.
I feel like Marty McFly when his parents kiss and Back to the Future and Gadzetto just pops back up.
But you're still see-through, you're not quite there.
Nice.
You're like a ghostly image of yourself. And there's your imprint in the concrete. Okay, so that was your action. Thank you, Brujo. And
Thank you.
who goes next?
If you don't mind, I think we got to neutralize this roadkill character. So I'm gonna target him. I'm gonna pull the whatever on the firecracker. I'm gonna use that as a bonus action. I'm gonna open with that. So I'm just gonna, like, he just smashed Gadzetto. I'm gonna picture that maybe he has his back towards me. I'm gonna whip the firecracker into the back of his head.
Perfect.
As a,
Okay.
as a bonus action. So how much did you say? D3 or D4?
It's a D3 damage. Yeah, and armor doesn't apply because he has armor, but it doesn't apply against this damage.
Ooh, okay.
So that's 2.
Okay, so he's 2 damage. He's taken 2 damage, and now you can do your attack, whichever you want.
So he's probably wondering what's going on because he's just been smoked in the back of the skull with a firecracker. So
yeah, he's maybe a bit disoriented too because it's
So
noisy
I'm gonna apply my vacuum lock, my boneless cross-faced chicken wing, and I'm just gonna try to put him out.
All right.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So that is 4. That's it's a level 3,
Hmm.
10 damage.
Okay.
Right.
So level 3 damage plus you want to use your I suppose your acrobatics is higher than your muscles.
Yeah, so it's 1 plus my level, right, is level 3 plus 3 acrobatics, and the move is level 3.
Okay, so that's 7 total,
Right.
Okay.
right? Now I'm asking you, that's 7 total? Level 3 power plus you have a 3 bonus, and your character level is 3. So, oh no, that's 9. Okay, that's 9 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so you pay, and also don't forget to pay the stamina cost.
Yeah, so I actually, because it's a level 3, I am taking a vitality from that because I bumped down to the next one.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's a good hit. All right. Who wants to go on, next?
Oh, I see Pulsar make that hit. And I just go running up and I give him a heel kick right to the chin.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
12, baby.
12. Okay.
Yes,
Take
sir.
a hero point,
Nice.
and do your damage is
Gonna be 4, 5.
5 damage. Okay, perfect. -1 attacks. So okay. Great. Okay. Now he's starting to feel it. He's not so solid on his legs now.
Okay.
So Brujo has acted because he rescued Gadzetto. So everybody attack, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's a new initiative.
I'm going to let someone else roll our initiative because we need to go first.
I was sure you were going to say that.
Yep.
Maybe you've run out of bad luck.
Well, if you got, all right, I'll roll it. Let's see what happens.
Dave. Come on.
Come on, you got this.
4.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Okay,
better.
you go first. So Roadkill has lost about half of his hit points, and Wreckage is still intact, brand new, unbruised. So what do you want to do?
I've got him in the lock, right? So I'm just gonna apply that special move again and just squeeze his head and his neck. I'm not
Choke
letting
him
go.
out. Choke
Yeah,
him out.
I'm not gonna let go.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I am taking another vitality, unfortunately, because that's a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
However, that does deal another 9 damage to him.
Oof.
Okay, -1 for his armor. That's 8. So yeah, no, he's almost done. He's so it's well, he's wearing a mask, but his breathing is raspy, and you can start feeling that he's going limp. He has he's way less strong on his feet, and he's going limp. He's struggling right now. He's not in a good place.
All right.
Okay, anybody who goes next?
Oh, who wants to carry on? Who wants to go next?
So he's going down. I just go running into him where I just delivered that kick, and I'm just gonna, from a standstill, give him a flying elbow, making sure to just go straight into his face so that I don't potentially hit Pulsar.
Oh, yes.
All right. So do you use a special move or that regular
Nope, just an
attack?
elbow for now. I'm
Okay.
saving my special move. I'm saving my other special move.
Sure. Okay. So roll for it.
4, 5. So I got a 7. I'm going to spend my last resolve point.
So that makes 8. That so you succeed.
And 5
how much
damage.
then?
So 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Well, now he's almost unconscious, and if he doesn't go down before next round, he's gonna run away for sure. He's not much of a threat anymore.
Nicely done.
But now his brother has seen that you've almost discarded his twin, and he flexes his muscle and he clenches his teeth and he charges in your direction. So who goes next?
I'll go next.
All right. So you want to deliver the final blow to Roadkill, or you want to tackle Wreckage?
Oh, friends, what should I do?
I would smash Roadkill. Take him.
Okay.
Take him out.
All
That's
right.
what I would do.
So,
If I'll just say that if you want to hit a Roadkill, you don't have to roll to hit him because he's still in a stranglehold. So you can just deal your damage without rolling for it. If that's what you want to do.
And you have to do it ring style too. So
yeah, of course.
Back on his brother, you've got to come over to him so that you're looking at his brother, seeing you do it, and then knock him out. Big eye contact.
Yeah. All right. So describe your final blow to Roadkill.
Oh, okay. So I want to roll up over there next to him, where he's already in that chokehold, and then point to the elbow, and then point down to the brother, and then give him the elbow to the jaw.
Okay, so we can see like a X-ray view of Roadkill's skull as you deliver a elbow to his jaw, and it cracks
Oh.
in slow motion, and
Nice.
he goes limp, and Pulsar let go of his stranglehold, and he just falls to the ground like a sack of potato. And meanwhile, we can hear a wreckage, furious burst of anger.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so did you all attack? Yeah.
I did.
Brujo
Yeah.
still
Oh
has
no,
to go.
Still gotta go
Oh
for
yeah,
Brujo,
Brujo.
Brujo didn't attack this turn. So yeah.
Yes.
So there's only one
Okay.
target
So
left.
it's okay. So as wreckage charges, Brujo goes ahead and takes the bear trap and says, "I think this is yours." And
Oh
just kinda
yeah!
tosses it in front of
him. That's so awesome. Okay, so
Oh,
you
great.
throw the. Okay, how can we role play this? Okay, you throw the. Well, I said that he was charging for you, so you throw it on the ground, and yeah, his foot get caught in the bear trap. Okay, so that works, and let's say that it deals D8 damage. Okay, that sounds fair. Okay, so that's seven damage minus 1 armor. So it takes 6 points of damage from the bear trap, and now he will have to attack with disadvantage because he's either he uses one of his action to get rid of the bear trap, and in that case I will have to make a muscles check to get rid of the trap, and until he's get ridden of the trap, he will all of his attacks will be made with disadvantage because he's lumping and he's carrying around this contraption that's biting inside his flesh. Okay, so that he still gets to attack though. So who will he target? And he's not running around, at least not in this round, because his brother was just murdered in front of him, and he's not a regular enemy. He's a badass. So let's see who he attacks. He will attack you, Brujo. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, you just you set him. He's caught in a bear trap because of you. So dodge with advantage.
That would be 8.
Okay, 8 is a success. Let me see what he has. Okay. Let me backtrack because I have a lot of things to sometimes to keep in mind. He has a rage, so that means that once per combat, after they suffer damage, this character can immediately attempt to attack back. So let's say that what you dodge was his rage attack, his free attack. That he can only do once per battle, so that's over. And now you have to dodge his regular attack that he uses his action for. Still with advantage.
Got a 9 this time.
Nice.
Okay, so you still you dodge out of the way both times. So yeah, he's pretty clumsy now that he's carrying this bear trap around. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Things are not looking up for this guy.
5.
Oh yeah, okay.
I feel
So,
like
yeah.
wreckage just became the fax machine in Office Space.
Oh,
that
yeah.
bear trap.
Yeah, he's surrounded by angry people with baseball
Mash
bats.
and Brujo.
Yes.
Mash and
Yeah.
Brujo.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah. So Brujo, go ahead and pull out the Billy Club. It's like, all right.
Add insult to injury, as they say.
Yes. Oh, how embarrassing. Yeah, I got a 3.
Aw.
Okay, so that's a miss.
Would we have advantage on the attacks though?
No, only
No?
when
Okay.
he's attacking, right? Unless you want to use a hero point or some other advantage. Otherwise, he's just gonna have a disadvantage while he's attacking.
It was worth a try.
Yeah. But it is, yeah. It's still easier than I thought it would be, but you also have a medic among you, which is very, very, very
Yes.
helpful in
Yes.
in a game such as ours. Okay, who wants to go next?
Oh, who's got a great attack planned?
Well,
I'll inflict a little bit more damage on him. So I'm going to do a special move. I'm going to do my level 1.
Okay,
My twisting Russian leg sweep.
yeah.
So I want to hook him. I want to hook him on the side that doesn't have the bear trap. So when
Yeah.
we go up in the air, when we come down, I'm going to try to angle it so he lands like, with the trap between the ground and his leg.
Okay, I love this. Perfect. Do it.
So that's a level 1. So that is 7.
Okay, 7 minus 1 armor is 6. Okay, so yeah, you sweep the leg, and his other legs with the bear trap goes up in the air, and he falls back on his face, and he's very embarrassed right now, and he's also suffering a lot. So yeah, not his shining moment. Who goes next?
Ooh, I'll go next.
Okay.
He looks a little, like he's just taking a pretty terrible blow, and he's got a moment to collect himself. And in that moment, while he is still vulnerable, it is time for my long-standing El Blorto move, the Cholo Driver. And I'm ready to
Yeah. All right. Let's see it.
All right. So that's a stamina point down for that. Bear with me. -1 stamina.
Yes.
All right. And all right, here we go. So that is special move level plus muscles plus asset, right?
Yes.
All right. So that is special move level 3, muscles 2 for 5, and can I use my brass knuckles on that? Is that allowed? Maybe
Well,
not.
a Cholo Drive doesn't,
Yeah.
it doesn't really
Okay.
make sense. Do you agree
Right.
with me? Because
I do agree.
Cholo Drive doesn't, fists are not involved that
Yeah.
much. So yeah, Now,
It's true.
let's make it 5. But
Yes.
okay. Yeah, we have to see if the asset makes sense in
Totally.
the specific situation that we're role playing. So in that
Yeah.
situation, I think it doesn't really make sense. But that's
True.
still a 5
True.
unblockable damage, so that's cool and very cinematic. So did all of you attack? Oh no, Purple, you didn't
I
do
did.
anything this round. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah.
Zeto's up though, I think.
yeah, I've got a.
Yeah, Gazetto that didn't
So
attack.
he's in the bear trap, kind of freaking out. I am
Mhm.
actually gonna walk over to Roadkill,
Oh,
and I rip his mask off,
Oh no.
and I hold it out, and I say, "Your next wreckage."
Oh my God. Okay. No,
Oh.
he yells. How dare you? How dare you?
And I
He's
say,
really
how
pissed off
dare
out of his
you?
mind.
You betrayed the luchador code.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
so great. So great. I'm a one-man
doesn't have-
cheering crowd right now.
All
And
right.
that's my turn. That would be my action. So
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna
would I get any
attack.
kind of would that like maybe intimidate him a little bit on his next move?
Ooh.
Having his brother unmasked.
Yeah. Okay. Do a brains check, and if it works, if it's successful, we'll say that he forfeits his next attack because he's so shaken by what you've done, and he's blinded by rage, and he forfeits his next attack if you can make a successful brains check.
I got a 7.
Okay. So do you have anything
I have
to add
nothing
to
I
this?
can spend at this point to
Okay. So your intention was to blind him with rage and maybe intimidate him, but what you've done is that he's more pissed off. He's actually angrier because of what you've done, and he attacks you.
Okay.
So dodge, but with advantage because he is still wearing the bear trap. He's still still have one of his leg caught up in the bear trap.
dirty 12.
Oh, okay. So you easily dodge out of the way.
And I
And
just
now,
flick him in the back of the head as he goes by me.
Okay. That's great. Initiative for next round.
Woo! All right.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So where he came at me and I'm right there, I'm just going to grab him and throw him into the Cobra Clutch Slam.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I just wrap him up and drop him to the ground for 5 more unblockable.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, no. He is starting to yeah, he has he's not far that far from being out of combat, let's say. Now you see his life force is really dwindling, and he's really first of all he has lost a lot of blood, and now he's surrendered. He looks at all of you, and none of his attacks have landed, and the reality that he's losing is hitting him hard. You can see the resolve leaving his eyes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Who goes next?
Oh, who's got a good one planned? Oh man, so we're nearby a junkyard. There wouldn't
Yeah.
happen to be a folding metal chair anywhere nearby, would there? Because I think it's time for the chair.
Well, there are lots of scrap metal and shit like that you can use. But if you're looking for a chair in particular, because of course you are, roll a d6 and I'll tell you if you find one.
Oh, okay, El Santo. Hear my prayer. 6.
You have a chair.
Yes. Oh man. So, oh wait, can I get the chair and still attack in the same round? Dude, I gotta wait
Of
till next
course,
round.
of course. No.
Nice.
It
Okay,
was
so-
it was almost calling your name. It was right
Yeah.
there on the ground.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay, so you grab the chair.
And it's time for a chair beating.
Of course it is.
All right, let's see how I do. 5 and a 4. I got it with a 9.
9, okay, and add 1 to your damage
Over the
with the chair.
Nice.
So let me let me know how much damage you deal.
Let's see. Is that muscles +1 or level muscles +1?
Level muscles +1.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points.
Okay, so
These guys are armored.
you've
Linus is
put him
armored.
out of order. Yeah,
Oh.
that's the victory blow. So
Woo-hoo!
please describe the scene.
Oh man. Okay. So, the chair, it's terrible when there's no crowd because the chair loves a crowd. So I feel like, as I'm coming up with the chair, you got to hold it up next to your head, maybe just give it a little smooch. Oh, yeah. And then you got to look at it like, what's coming, amigo. And then it's all about multiple whacks across the head with the aluminum folding chair.
All right. So yeah, you hit him over and over the head, and we see that his face has imprinted in in the seat when you're done with him, and he's half buried in in the dirt when you're finished with him. So
Ninja scroll style.
you've beaten down both of the twin brothers, and now the city hall is like you can see it from across the street. It's less than 5 minutes away from you. Do you want
All right.
to? Do you want to search the bodies? Do you have a specific strategy on how you want to approach the city hall? Yeah, Eric.
Well, if anyone searches the bodies, which would probably be pretty smart, I want to actually have two of those, the last 2 bits out of that lunchbox that I got that has already had one taken out, and get a little healing because I'm starting to run down a little bit.
Sure. Okay.
Right.
So
It's
that would
1d3
be
per, right?
1d3 twice,
All right, here we go.
which is better than 1d6 because you can't you're sure to make at least 2.
True. I got a 2 4, so I guess that's 4 total. Or 2
Okay.
2s, right? So 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect. So you can recuperate 4 vitality points.
Yes.
And anybody else? You want to do something to patch up or to prepare for what's presumably gonna be the final fight?
Oh yeah, the
I
big one.
would like to pull out my X-ray goggles again
Yeah.
Ooh,
and examine City Hall and see if we can get a bead on what floor and what room Greta is in.
nice.
Okay. You make a brains check. You will see something, but depending on if you succeed or not, I will give you maybe additional info.
Ooh.
A
All
6.
right.
Okay, so you see that there seems to be the majority there seems to be many characters, many persons in the mayor's office. But yeah, and you also see shapes in along the way, but you're not sure it's not very definite. It's a bit blurry,
Well,
but
we are a little ways
you see
away.
that they seem to be a meeting going on in the mayor's office.
All right.
Okay.
So it looks like we're headed to the mayor's office, my friends. Time to
Okay,
take
so
our city back.
yeah, I think so.
Do it.
Okay, so what's the marching order? Do you prepare anything special, or are you just going in and react to what's waiting for you?
Before we
What do
take
you guys
off
think?
from the junkyard,
Yeah,
like to maybe look at one of the twins, either one. Oh, and
sure.
retrieve my trap.
Roll a d10, please.
Okay. 5.
5. Okay, we got that earlier, so I'm going to go to the next entry. You find a tequila flask. If you drink it, you gain 1d6 resolve points,
Nice.
and it's a single use. So
Okay, I'm doing okay on resolve points. Does anyone need some resolve points? I'm
Well,
I'm laying
I
off
have
the liquor.
0 at the
So,
moment.
right.
okay. So yeah, just I hold it up and whoever grabs it grabs it.
Ooh.
Who else? What's the other? What do you guys have for resolve?
I think you and I are both
7.
at 0.
Oh man.
I'm feeling lucky. You can have it, Gazzetto, if you want to.
I
Your
stick
parts,
my
go
arm out
for it.
and go for the handshake like Dutch and how could I lose any and Predator. And thank you for letting me have the flask. And then I crack it open and just down it. And I get 2 resolve points.
great. Okay, so you've got 2 resolve points. Anybody wants to search the other twin?
I will.
Okay, roll the d10.
D10. The roll is 6.
Okay, 6. You find a comics collection in his back pocket. Okay, it's not. He's not a true collector. Okay, he's just rolled up his comics and he's put him in his back jeans pocket, which I know is not the right way to collect comics, but it still gives you a +1 muscle.
A +1 what?
Muscles.
Oh,
Nice.
Unless you're if you're already at +3 muscles, you can
No.
go over. Okay, so then you gain +1 muscles permanently.
Woohoo! Ah,
It
this is
may or may
right.
not be the Fallout fan in me that devised such a thing.
This is fantastical.
I have one last thing I need from this.
Yeah, please
The
tell me.
second mask.
Oh, second mask. Okay, you want to rip off the other?
Oh yeah,
twin?
this tag team is done. They have been unmasked. They have been defeated and unmasked.
Okay.
And I crammed them into my back pocket like he had the comics. And
Great.
show them the same respect.
Okay, so you have both masks and you can add them to your inventory, your character sheet.
All right.
They'll make a beautiful trophies in your headquarters if you still have a headquarter and you survive.
I was going to say if I survive,
and if the conch shell is still standing, because who knows, maybe it's been raided by the feds right now.
Oh no!
Or the Mounties.
Oh. Oh, the terrible notion of it.
Well, you're not doing so bad right now, so I'm not gonna pity you. Okay, so anything else you want to do before you head to the final showdown?
I think that's it. We're all healed up and ready to go.
Let's do it.
So who's let's talk a marching order. Who's leading the pack?
I don't know. Gazzetto's feeling pretty pumped up right now. So he's got his masks and everything. So he's like, let's go, brothers.
All right.
And I just start running towards City Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, so Batman style.
Okay, so you're running for a city hall, and when you're pretty near the main entrance, you see that the entrance is guarded by 4 Mounties, but everybody do a brains check.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
I got an 8.
Okay. Okay,
Wait,
8 is a
7.
success. So you notice that these Mounties seem to have cybernetic augmentations. They have cyber eyes, and they have cyber arms, and they're sporting laser guns instead of their regular
Whoa.
police weapon.
Okay.
So now the cybernetic the clues that you found hinting at cybernetic augmentation makes sense. They've been these Mounties are cyber Mounties. They've been genetically enhanced, and they have cyberware.
Hmm.
So they're tougher than your regular Mounties, and there are 4 of them.
Is it the
So
Cyclones technology? Is it the same Cyclones technology?
yes. And well, you're near enough that they've spotted you, and they have cyber eyes, so they were waiting for you. So if you want to get inside, you will have to go through them.
Crap.
So who wants to roll initiative?
Let it rip, Dave.
That one fell on the floor. I should.
I'm guess I'm
A
guessing
1.
that's not a success.
That was a 1.
Okay, so let's see. So there are 4 of you. I'm gonna distribute attack randomly. So 4 attacks. Okay. So one targets Brujo Bandager. Two attacks target Purple Pulsar, and the last attack target El Cruzado. So try to dodge out of the way. And they're firing their last pistol at you.
I'm gonna spend some resolve points because I only got 2 3s and I'm too short. So I'm spending 2 more resolve points to make it an 8.
Okay, so you dodge the fire. What about you, Brujo?
Well, I'm good. Got a 13.
13 for the first attack, and the second attack.
I think I had 2, right? Brujo had 1. I had
Oh
2.
no! Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
had
sorry,
one, yeah.
I messed up the order. Okay, so Brujo, you're good, and Pulsar, what you got?
Dodged them both an 11 and an 8.
Okay. So now's the time to fight back.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll
Go
start
for it.
us out. So I'm liking the headbutt. I'm gonna headbutt one of the guys that tried to shoot at me, and I'm gonna
Sure.
go into one of my special moves. I'm gonna do a running sit down power bomb. I'm just gonna tuck him and lift him up and smash him down into the concrete, into the steps actually, into the steps that lead up to the entrance of the building.
Okay. And just so I don't know if you remember or not, so I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, you remember that between fights you regain 1 stamina, right? Okay. You're a pro.
Yeah, this character
Okay.
runs really hot with stamina, so I got the
Yeah.
stamina down, the
Yeah,
spending and the getting
it's
one back
easier
at
to
the end of.
remember when you're
Yeah,
playing a character like yours. Sure.
yeah,
Okay, so so you want to smash his head on the concrete stairs.
power bomb style. Yeah, so
Power bomb.
that is 8.
Oh boy, okay, that's quite. They have some sort of armor. but I'm guessing it just blocks one. Yeah, they have 1 point of armor, so he takes 7 points of damage. So yeah, okay. So you smash you power bomb him into the stairs, and his head is still attached to his body, but it's a weird angle, and there's sparks flying from there's like an open wound on his neck, and you can see wiring and metal parts, and there's sparks showering from the wound.
Ooh.
He's not doing so hot.
Ah.
Who goes next?
Yeah. So Brujo Bandager, seeing what Purple Pulsar has just done, goes ahead and wants to take advantage of the situation and takes his billy club and takes a swing.
Nice to see the police on the other end of the billy clubs.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So I got an 11 to hit, and so that would be 8 points of damage with that.
So on the one that
Nice.
was already
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so you put him out of his misery. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So let's say you club in the head so hard that it detaches from from its body, and it
Yeah.
rolls around in the down the stairs in a super dramatic fashion. And
Nice.
there's a geyser of sparks from his neck before it's the rest of his body it like trembles, and it's got yeah, he's got convulsions, and he falls face first in the stairs, and he rolls down the stairs, and he's destroyed. Okay,
Nice.
so that was awesome. So there's 3 of those bastards left, and yeah, who's attacking next?
I'll go if nobody else has something planned.
Go for it.
All right. Hey, are there energy guns, pistols, or rifles?
No, they're pistols.
Okay.
They fit in their belt holsters, and they're the same size as their police gun.
Yeah.
But they've been traded for uh, sci-fi versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of these terrible robot cops just tried to shoot me with one as I was running up.
He
So I want to
absolutely
target
did.
that one. And I want to run over. And I guess my attempt is going to be to see if I can, grab his gun hand and push it back up against his chest underneath his chin, and then see if I can punch down on the trigger finger to fire it.
Okay, I love this. Sure. Let's make it. I'll leave you. It can go either way. You can make it an acrobatics check or a muscles check. Both works in my mind, so you can do it
Try.
either way.
I just got a fresh extra point of muscles.
I know.
So
Isn't
I'm
that
gonna try
convenient?
muscles. my newly acquired excellent comic book muscles. Let's see how we do. We got a 4 and a 2 plus 3, 4, 9.
Okay, 9 does it. So, what's it? How much damage did you inflict?
Oh yeah, right. I guess that's just level 4, muscles 3.
No, okay.
Oh no,
We'll
that's right.
use we'll use the gun damage,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you said you wanted
Yes.
to make him shot himself in the chin.
Yes.
So that's gonna be 2d4.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
And I'll let you roll it.
All righty.
Because this way, if you roll snake eyes, you won't be mad at me.
Good. All right, all right. All right, there's 2d4. Here we go. A 4 and a 2.
Okay, so that's 6 minus 1 for his armor. That's 5
Yeah.
damage. Good.
Hey, all
Okay.
right. That's me
No,
for this round.
no, armor doesn't apply because you shot
Oh.
him in the face with his own gun. So
Oh,
no,
yeah.
okay, let's say armor doesn't apply. So 6 points of damage. Okay, that's
Woo.
great.
All
Who
right.
hasn't
Fortune
attacked
is with
yet?
me.
Yeah, Gazzetto and Pulsar, you haven't attacked yet.
So seeing him do that with the gun, I run up and I just do a flying double leg kick right at this guy's face. And
Okay.
I want to try to kind of the hole that would have been created from the energy blast. I just want to try to cave it in a little bit.
Yeah, but by doing so, you're gonna hit Cruzado though,
Oh,
because
that's right,
he's
with a
standing
flying
right,
leg kick.
he's
Very
standing right
true.
behind him, and he's
Very
still
true.
holding the gun.
All right, so there's a guy standing off alone that's about ready to shoot
Yeah.
someone. I'm just
Yes.
gonna run up and I'm gonna give him a flying leg kick right to the grill.
Okay, great.
8 on the nose.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Nice.
great.
Perfect.
Minus
So that will
1
be
armor,
5, so
that's
4.
4 points.
okay. Awesome. Okay, and Pulsar, was it this turn that you ran the guy by the stairs, or last turn? Okay, so you've
It was
already
the
acted.
first act of this turn.
Yeah, it was the first. You were first to attack. Okay, so of course these guys are robots, so they don't have morals, so they're not gonna run away. They're gonna fight till death. So there are 3 still standing.
Ooh.
So let's see who they attack. 1, 2, 3. So one attacks Gazzetto, one attacks Brujo, and one attacks you, Pulsar. So try to dodge.
9.
Ooh.
9 does it. Okay.
I got a natural 12. I'm not sure if that procs anything or.
Yeah, you gain
Yeah.
a hero point.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's gonna be handy later, or maybe later in this fight.
Nice.
Okay.
So you all
So-
succeeded.
Yeah, at the expense of a hero point on mine.
Oh, you use one of your hero points.
Yeah, I had to.
Okay. Yeah, how many do you have left?
I have 3 left.
Oh, okay, you're loaded.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Wow.
been stingy with them mostly. So
You're squaring them away.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so initiative.
All right. How do we do?
3 this
3.
time.
Okay,
How did
so
we do?
they're gonna attack first. So 2, a 3, and a 4. So that means 1 against Brujo, 1 against Purple, and 1 against Blorto, aka
Sure.
Cruzado.
Yeah.
Got a 10 this time, so I passed.
That's great.
Yeah, I passed as well.
9. I passed.
Okay, well, lay down the hurt.
All right. That's what they get for using guns.
Yeah, well, they're almost out of bullets also because they've been
Oh, good.
firing like crazy since the start of the battle. But soon they'll have to use their fists because they will be
Yeah.
out of ammo.
All right. Well, who's got a plan for a first attack? Well, I got
Plan.
one. I'll go first.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. So I guess I'm toe to toe with a guy right now. So
Yeah.
feel like since he's trying to use a gun, this is time for just a classic wrestling ring armbar.
Okay, cool.
But the arm's got the gun in it, right? So to kind of get control of that. So armbarring him right now. Let's see how I do. Oh man, only a 4 and a 2. Do I want to spend the points? How many do I have left? Hold on. I still have hold on. Resolve points, resolve points. Where is it? Got that. Where is it? How many do I have? I think I have 5.
Oh well.
5. Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you can spare them, but you can spend
Yeah.
them,
Okay.
but it's up to you.
Okay.
But I
I'll
mean,
spend
we're
2,
we're nearing
taking
the
it
end,
down to
so
3.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Minus
So
2
how
women.
much damage you deal with that attack?
Oh, let's see. I guess it's just level 4 plus muscles 3. 7.
Ah, okay, that's more than needed. So you put him out of commission. You wreck
Yeah.
the damn thing. So you can describe your attack if you want to.
Well, I guess now I kind of think of him as a robot, so I don't feel bad about doing something a little extreme.
Yeah, yeah.
But so I guess that I just didn't realize my own strength in the arm bar, maybe accidentally kind of broke the arm off, with some sparks and some smoke and stuff.
Accidentally. Yeah.
Yes, yes, accidentally, of course, in case any of the children were watching. It was, as I'll even yell out that
They're
was an
supposed to
accident.
be in bed right now, and also
That's
it's
right.
dangerous in the streets. So yeah.
That's right. That's right. Get your sleep. Go to school. Drinking
Okay,
milk.
so that's great. So you rip his arm off, and he also starts to twitch, and there's a strong heated metal smell, the
Right.
ozone smell that goes up in the air, and he sparks, and he's out of it. So
Yes.
there's one that's wounded and one that's intact. Who's next?
I'm going to pop this one that I just hit the last time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't think of what the move's called, but I lock his arm that has the gun and I swing it behind his back and I bring the arm up and push him down
Okay.
so that I stretch his
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah. I know the move you're
Great.
talking about.
Okay. Well, let's call it an arm breaker.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Nice. Good
exactly an 8.
one. Ooh.
Okay,
All right.
wonderful. And how much damage you deal?
That would be 5.
Okay, so you've discarded another one.
Yes. Yes.
So there's only one left standing. Who goes next?
Ooh, how about it, guys?
Oh,
Mm.
Brujo go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. So
Brujo.
Ooh, oh.
Brujo runs up and just tries to get the guy into like a waist cinch and just bodily throw him down.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, got double 5s on that, so that would
Great.
be a 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
so, since I'm not using the club in this, damage will be 7.
Okay, 7. He's almost down. Okay. I'm gonna take 2-minute break, and I'm back right now.
All right.
Sorry, I've got to take a small bio break.
All right, let's take 2. All right, we are back and back to the action.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the last Mountie, Cyber Mountie is almost done for the count. So did everyone attack?
I still need to.
You still need to. Okay. Well, what do you want to do? You want to use
So
a
there's
regular
two.
attack?
There's two that are both. Are they both injured, or is only one injured?
No, there were four, and three of them are already destroyed. So there's only one left, and
Okay.
he's badly injured.
Hmm.
So you can probably get him with a regular attack if you want to
Yeah, I'm running
save
pretty
some
hot with
stamina for
stamina.
later. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably you're probably gonna be okay with a regular attack.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll just I'll wind up for a European uppercut. That's a
Ooh.
9.
9 does it. Okay.
So
How much pain do you deal?
4.
Okay, 4 is one more than needed. So describe your attack.
Yeah. So I just wind up for a big European uppercut and smash him right in the jaw.
Woo.
Okay, so let's say that in a cool manga fashion, his head goes completely his neck is broken and his head is facing the sky. His neck is broken and geyser of electric sparks is jerking from his neck, and he seems to stay. He seems to stay standing for about 10 seconds, but then he goes limp.
I
and
blow
falls to
I
the ground.
blow on him as he starts to fall over.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, he seems to be standing, keeping his balance somehow, and you blow on him. And that's what's thrown off in the stairs, and he's out of order. He's broken. They're all broken messes, so they're all out of commission. And
Nice.
so nothing stands in your way to get inside the city hall and go to the final scene.
Vámonos, mi amigos.
The mayor is waiting inside. Muscle City needs your help, and there's still time to save Christmas.
Yes. Man, I can't run up the stairs fast enough.
Okay, so just to speed things up, let's forget about random encounters and such, and let's go to the final scene. Okay. No, I forgot one little thing. There's a motion activated trap in the front in the front hall.
When will
So
the villainy end?
everybody makes an acrobatics check, or you get D6 damage laser burn because
Ooh.
there's a motion sensor trap.
Yes, yes. This is what happens when you run in. Damn, 3 and a 2. That's only 5.
There go
You want
those
to
last
spend
three.
you want to spend your 3 last resolve points? I know you have 3 because you just said it.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Wait, can I still do the final fight with no resolve points? Yeah, yeah. I just don't have any special stuff. Yeah, okay, I do it.
What about you? You're all okay? No? Gazzetto, you want to spend something to better your roll, or
I
you
cannot.
take the damage?
I have to take the
Cannot.
damage.
You don't have any
Ooh.
hero point left?
I don't have the hero. Oh, no, I do have a hero point. So
Yes.
because
Well,
I got that crit, that's right. So
you have to keep at least 1 hero point if you want to do the Royal Rumble for the
Right,
final
I'm
fight.
gonna keep
right.
my hero point and take the damage then.
All right.
Well, if you have more than one,
Just
you
one.
have. Oh, you also okay. You only got the one, so
Yep.
yeah, you better keep it.
Okay. So yeah, I'll
But
take the shot from the laser.
a teammate can spend one on you if they want, but otherwise
Ooh,
you
yes.
take
I'll pass along the hero point.
6
Go for it.
damage point from the laser burn.
So
Ooh.
if Brujo is gonna spend that point, he just barely pulls me out of the way of the laser. We'll
I
say.
Okay.
saving lives again.
I don't see the trap, and he sees it and yanks me out of the way.
Mhm. Okay, and there's one of your cats that was walking along you on the ground, and the laser it barely misses his head. So now he has a reverse mohawk. He has a laser burn on top of his head. So he has a reverse mohawk.
The cat hisses at the trap.
It's gonna take weeks to grow back.
Yeah, I know.
At least it wasn't his whiskers.
Oh, true.
Okay, so that was the final obstacle before. Walking down the main hall, you see that there are KO'd guards and cops piled up in the corners of the city hall, and you make your way to the mayor's office. And you see that, of course, the mayor is being held hostage by Greta. His hands and feet are tied. He is wearing a steel collar connected by a leash to the she-wolf's tightly closed fist, who's pointing her Luger on his head from her other hand.
Oh,
Greta Greta is laid back in a large ice throne, man spreading like a fodder fucker. Several red and white flags sporting a maple leaf with a superimposed hammer and sickle decorate the walls. A giant oil painting representing Greta, a crown on her head, and all the world's leader kissing her boots is hanged right above the mayor's desk. At her feet, purring like a monster truck about to burn dozens of liters of fuel in a single bound, is her trusty feline companion, Fluffy the saber-toothed tiger.
oh yeah.
Greta has enhanced herself genetically to become Uber Greta.
Mhm.
Her red, glowing eyes burn with the fury of 1,000 volcanoes. Her pet saber-toothed Fluffy has also been altered. His glistening fangs and claws are now made of pure steel, and
Ooh.
his nervous system is cybernetically boosted to make him faster than lightning. Roll
Yikes.
initiative.
Ooh, that is metal.
5.
All right.
5. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay,
Woo!
so what are you guys doing?
You guys mind if I go first?
No, go for it. I was gonna grandstand. You do it.
That's what I'm going to do. I walk up and I reach into my back pocket and I grab Roadkill's mask. I grab Wreckage's mask and I throw them at her feet. And I say, leave now or join your minions.
Yeah.
Okay, make a brains check.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Right.
9.
All right.
9. Okay. She looks at you and she seems a bit confused. And she says, who are these guys?
Oh no.
I've never heard about them.
Oh no.
I
They
grabbed the
were
masks and I'm like, well,
boots.
we'll have 2 new luchadors then. Oh no.
Okay.
Well,
Who goes next?
I have a suggestion.
Sure. Let's hear it.
Should we Royal Rumble the tiger?
no, we got to give it to her.
Or her, but one of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and her.
I think
Anybody who sits on a throne of icy lies.
I think a Royal Rumble is in order.
I do
Be it
too.
not only the fight against the Super Beast, but the ultimate villain of our campaign. So yeah, if
Like,
there
we could
ever
do
was a time to do a Royal Rumble, I think it's now.
Like,
And
I feel like we could
let's
do a round or two of regular attacks and then do it. But I think if we just lead off with the Royal,
that's up to you.
I feel like we should just lead off with the big smash and then try to deal with whatever's left over. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
technically, since Dave has actually used his action, you wouldn't be able to do a Royal Rumble. But I'm a cool guy, so
Can I give him a point?
I can rewind past that and say that you do a Royal Rumble if that's what you want to do. I'm not that bastard.
Can I spend some hero points on his behalf?
You don't need to. If you want to do a Royal Rumble, just spend as usual. Everybody spends a hero point and a clue, and then you all calculate your individual attack, multiply it by 4, and add them up, and that's how much damage your target will suffer.
Okay. All right.
So that's what you're going for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Targeting Greta, right? That's what you guys wanted. We might as well target Greta.
Yes.
Greta or the tiger?
Greta.
Greta.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So what's the total damage? You don't have to roll for a hit because it's like it works like a power move. Just add all of your damage together and multiply it by 4.
Okay. Let's see.
So I have 4.
I have 5.
Okay, so that's 10.
And oh man, forgive me for not knowing this off the top of my head, but it's level plus like acrobatics or muscles, whichever one you're using, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. 7 for me.
Okay, so that's 17, and I'm missing some
One more.
Oh,
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay, so that's 23 times 4. Okay.
92.
So 92 damage. Okay, towards Greta. Okay, so now I need, please, an epic description of that.
So I dealt the least. I dealt the least amount. So I'm gonna just do something flashy and acrobatic to start us off.
Yes.
And I'm gonna leap at her and just do like a head scissors and throw her towards the party.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
cool.
So as she is flying towards us, I jump up in the air. I grab the cat that just got its sideward mohawk, and I say, claws, and out come the claws, and I just drag the cat down through her face with the claws.
That's amazing. Sure, okay.
And then I just land, and I let the cat run off into the shadows.
Well, you better that she doesn't survive this, because with the scratches mark on our face is gonna look even more badass in the sequel. Okay, that's cool. So who picks up after the cat scratches to the face?
I want to go last.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, after she lands and the cat scratches her, etc. Bro just goes ahead and does a we'll say catches her up and does like an Irish whip into the edge of the mayor's desk.
Ooh.
What is that?
Oh yes, that's great. Okay, using the environment, I love it. And okay, finally, Cruzado, go last into this
Mayhem.
combo. This is super powered combo.
All right. What? My quick education. What is an Irish whip?
Oh, it's just where you like grab by the arm and kind of like do a turn with them and throw them. They're not through the air. They're on the ground, but on their feet.
You're encouraging somebody to run in a certain direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
accelerate them into something.
So in that case, that means that her head is gonna hit the corner of the desk real hard, and that's where you enter the move. So where do you pick up from that?
So where I pick up from that is as she falls back from hitting the desk, I want to grab her and, like holding a battering ram, run over to the saber-toothed tiger and jam her head into its mouth and then uppercut its chin.
I'm glad that you said mouth. I had a doubt for a minute where you were gonna ram her head. But let's keep it PG-13 because it's sailor. Okay, so you want to ram her head into into Fluffy's mouth.
Tiger
Okay,
mouth, and then uppercut the tiger.
Okay, but unfortunately, the tiger is now lightning fast because of his cabled reflexes. So he dodges out of the way, but you ended up ramming her head into the wall. So that is pretty hard. Okay, so she's not out of commission, but she's she's very, very wounded. And now they're gonna, of course, neither of them are gonna run away as you expected. So Greta is gonna fight back and she's gonna attack one of you. Which one?
I'm right there.
Okay, tree is it's actually a purple pulsar, and what move is she gonna use? She has her Luger semi-automatic pistol, and she has her whip, and she is also as vicious, which means that if she all of the damage are made with advantage, and if she make a successful attack, she can make a second attack right after. Okay, so she's gonna use her whip, so try to dodge out of the way.
Ooh.
Because because she's dizzy. Her head has been smashed in the wall, so she's not in any state to aim correctly. So she's gonna go for a whip, which is it's more natural for her. She's well trained with her whip.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, 9. Yeah. So okay, so you dodge out of the way. So that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
So now's Fluffy's attack, and who's is he targeting? Two that's you, Brujo. So he makes a couple of leap. You see his muscles under the fur, and he bounces, and he's all claws out, and the fangs glistening in the light, and he's coming for her throat. Doesn't appreciate he doesn't appreciate seeing his mistress being clubbered and beaten like that.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, so
Nice.
8 it does it. I forgot though that he's terrifying. So,
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah, you'll have to
terrifying
be.
means you have to make a brain check to not freeze and be sorry. I'm trying to don't forget a thing because they have a lot of keywords. But yeah, the first time they attack or you attack them, you have to run a brains check. Otherwise, you'll be frozen in fear.
Woo.
Okay.
For both of them or just a tiger?
Just a
Just the
tiger.
tiger.
Okay.
Do the brains check now. Okay, I got a 10 on that.
Okay,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
already succeeded your dodge, so I'm not gonna make you roll again for that, and you won't be affected by the terrifying keyword anymore because you already dealt with it. Okay, so now's the next round.
Ooh.
But Fluffy is fast, and I forgot to tell on the first round. So now I'm gonna use it, which means that he has initiative. He has advantage on initiative, which means that you roll with disadvantage for initiative for the next round. So roll 2 dice and pick the lowest one.
Hi. Oh, the Warren.
Okay. So Fluffy is gonna attack first, then you, and last Greta. Okay. So Fluffy is gonna attack one of you, and he's gonna attack Tree is gonna attack Purple Pearlsar. So try to dodge out of the way. And also, no, first deal with the terrifying keyword, and after, if you're not frozen in fear, then dodge out of the way.
So I failed the brains.
Okay, do you want to keep it that way? Do you have anything you want to do to help you?
No, I don't have
Okay,
anything.
so that means that you're frozen and you take the damage,
Mm.
and that's 2d6 claw damage.
Ooh. I.
Sorry,
I-
I don't know who wrote these rules. He's the bastard. Okay, that's 8 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's more than enough. I'm zeroed out, unfortunately.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
Purple gets Fluffy jumps on his torso and he tackles him to the ground, and he starts clawing at his chest and his neck, and yeah, it's a bloody mess. So now's your time to counter attack, and Greta is gonna go last.
Can I go?
Go for it.
Sure.
The hero in me cannot stand to see this happen to my teammate. That's
Yeah.
it. I run in as fast as I can to tackle the tiger.
Yes. Okay. So how do you want to do that, with a regular attack or a special move?
Let's do a special move. I
Okay.
know I keep relying on the same one all the time, but
Well, I'm not judging. If it works, it works.
all right. So I will spend a stamina point. Bear with me. I've only got
Yeah.
2 left, so that's leaving me 1 stamina point left.
Yeah. You can always go over, but if you spend more stamina than you have, then you lose a vitality point. But Pulsar Purple does it all the time. It's you have to. It's a choice, but it's better
Okay.
than getting beat down.
Yes. All right. Well,
Sometimes it's worth it. It's worth taking a bit of damage and being sure that your attack lands than rolling and missing.
yes.
So that's why.
So true. And I cannot stand to see my friend brought low like that. So I
Yeah.
spend that stamina point. I dish out the 7, and I do, I guess, what has to be sort of a running, jumping cholo driver.
Okay, but first I have a very important question for Pulsar Purple. Which color is your blood?
Oh.
Do you bleed
I
red?
think I think you know the answer to that, Mark.
Yeah,
It's
it's in the
purple.
title. It's in the title. Okay. So yeah,
Oh.
there's a pool of purple blood on the floor. It's quite
What does
it's
mean?
it's quite mystifying, but you don't have time to
True.
wonder about that, and you
It
want to
must be a trick
rescue
of the
him
light.
either way. Yeah, probably a trick of the light. That's it. Those fucking neons. Okay, so how much damage you deal with your special move?
7.
7?
Yeah.
7 on the tiger. Okay. And now, yes, okay. Armor 2, so that's 5. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. You have to do the terrifying test before you can tackle
Oh.
him because it's your first
Yes.
interaction with the tiger. Sorry, I keep forgetting it.
Yes.
It's a new
Yes.
system.
Here we go.
I'm learning it yet.
Oh, 3. I failed.
Okay. Do you
I
want to
cannot come
use
to the
do you want to use a
edge.
hero point of anything or anything else to help you complete your action? You
Yes.
probably don't have 5 resolve points, so maybe if you use one of your hero points to add another dice,
Yes.
another
Okay.
die.
I will do that. Hold on. Spending the hero point. Just one point. Okay. Come on. Oh, Santo.
You need a 5 or a
Look
6.
upon me. I know.
It's the final
Save my friend.
countdown.
Save my friend in the name of justice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, just what you needed. So you're not afraid of the tiger, and your attack lands for 5 points. Awesome. Who goes next?
Woo.
Well, seems Greta got me with the whip the last time.
Yeah.
Is she out like unconscious or anything, or just like
No.
she's just laying there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
She's she's already getting up on her feet.
All right.
She's badly hurt, but she's not about to quit yet.
Okay. I am gonna run up and I'm gonna spend my final stamina point to give her a spine buster for 5 points.
Nice.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so that deals 5 points. Okay, great. So yeah, no, she's not out of the fight yet, but she's showing definite sign uh, of fatigue, and she's not as she seems way less threatening than she was. She looks like a wounded animal. Of course, she's not gonna run away, but you see that she's in a bad place. She's in a bad place.
I just lean in for my last thing and I say, your face has been improved.
Well, thank you. Okay, that's cool. Who hasn't acted yet? Oh, Brujo.
Brujo.
Brujo. So, what you want to do? Attack the tiger? Attack the Greta, or heal one of your compatriots?
Yeah, since Cruzado has cleared the way of the tiger, going to use the last health kit and give 6 points of health to
Ooh, yes.
purple
Yes.
pulsar vitality points. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, how much is that?
It'd be the 6 points, right? Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Not sure what to do with this grape Fanta that's spilt all on your body, but
Okay, so now's my turn to attack. So let's go with the tiger first. Okay, 4 is Cruzado, the fluffy mecha fluffy charges at you, and you already done the terrifying check, so that doesn't apply. So he's just bloodthirsty. So try to dodge out of the way.
Ooh, all right, let's see. Yes, a 6 and a 5, and my acrobatics is 2. So,
Okay, so
yeah,
you
we're good.
gracefully maybe roll out of the
Roll.
way, or
That
you
sounds like
do,
how El
yeah.
Santo would have handled it. Roll out of the way.
Yeah, roll out of the way, and the tiger lands where you were standing before you roll out of the way, and he looks pretty. He looks pretty disappointed that he couldn't feast on your flesh this turn.
Yee!
And now is Greta's turn, and she's gonna attack Gazzetto.
All right.
Yee!
Well, she's going to hit Gadzetto.
Oh!
Aha, that's what you get for your little bravado piece earlier. So she whips you for a d6 plus 2 damage. So that's 6 damage.
Whoa.
You watch as Gadzetto falls to the ground.
Oh.
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 So, okay, now's my turn to describe my attack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you hear the crack of the whip, and she hit you in the eye in your previous fight, right?
Yep.
Okay, so she gets the other eye.
Ooh.
But this time the tip of her whip gets you right in the eyeball, and it's not only you don't only get a wound, a flesh wound around your eye. She pierces your eyeball,
Oh.
and that's you lose sight in one eye, and yeah, it's a pretty awful feeling, and particularly the wet sound that your eyeball makes at it pops.
Probably
And
sounded
she
like that
says,
grape.
yeah, probably it does. Yeah, something like that grape earlier. And she says, who are you to talk to me like that, little boy? And
Oh.
after that, she's done her damage. She can attack again, but you down?
Oh,
Are
I'm
you still
down.
up?
Yeah. Oh, I'm
You're
down.
down. So she, since she's bloodthirsty, she's gonna attack one of your compatriots now, and she attacks Brujo. So now she targets you with her whip. So try to dodge out of the way.
okay. I'm gonna roll my last hero point to add to that.
Please do.
Okay, that gets me a 10. Oh no, I'm sorry, a 9, but either way, yeah.
Okay, so that's enough. So she says, you think you were gonna get rid of the Queen of the North so easily? I still have more tricks up my sleeve.
Mhm.
And now's the time to roll another initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Gadzetto can't roll initiative now because I'm down.
Fair.
Who
Shall I
feels
roll?
lucky? Who feels lucky? Who wants to take the blame if he rolls poorly?
I will. I feel that the spirit of El Santo watches me.
True hero.
That's right. All right, here we go. One.
Mm. I was gonna say that there's a Eye of the Tiger playing, but that favors me, right? Okay, so Fluffy attacks first, and he's gonna go for uh, Pulsar. So Pulsar, who's just been healed and back on his feet, he sees that raging feline, cyber feline, who's now had a taste of blood and once more go for his throat.
Should I test brains again?
No, you only do it first time you interact with the terrifying creature. So,
I rolled snake eyes again, so I fail,
oh no.
and I don't have anything.
Okay, now roll. I'm gonna have you roll damage because if you roll highly, I won't feel guilty. Roll 2d6 damage.
Oh man, that's everything I have. That's 6 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you take 6 damage. You don't have any.
Mercilessly mauled
You
again.
don't have anything that can help you. Hero point. No. Okay. Well, okay. You go down. So after that, Greta is gonna. Well, it's an end boss battle, right? I mean, it's got to be hard. Okay. Greta is gonna attack. Gazzetto, you're out. Okay, she attacks Brujo, and she has fun with her whip, so she keeps hitting you with her whip.
Okay, that was a 9.
9 is enough to dodge out of the way. So now it's payback time.
Okay, so Brujo
It's like-
grabs the end of the whip
Yeah.
and kind of wraps it around his hand and then
Mhm.
loops it. And I'm going to do a special move. I'm going to use the whip to assist me in a suplex.
All right.
So
Okay.
that is, let's see. So it's level 1. I'm level 4, 7. So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay, so that puts her out of order. She you knock her down. So describe the action. Describe your attack, please, because it's pretty big deal.
Okay. So she's been cybernetically enhanced, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so when he does a suplex and we fall, her cybernetic parts jar loose and scatter about the room.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I love that. So yeah, she's
Yeah.
she was already if she hadn't been cybernetically enhanced, she would have already been out of combat for a long time. But now you've managed to hit her hard on the floor, and her cyber eye flies away, and she starts crackling up, and she has several strong convulsions, and you see electrical flares, and then she stops breathing.
Okay.
And
I say Cruzado. Oh, go ahead.
no, sorry, go for it.
I was gonna say, and then as I do, I say, Cruzado, we need a new tiger skin rug for the lair.
That's true, and they're quite rare.
Oh,
Don't miss your chance.
I won't. All right. Well, it's got to be special move at this point. Then I'm thinking.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do, because he's literally eating me right now. So
Okay.
get it
Yes.
there.
Yes. Man, I wanted to check something on. I was just looking at the rule book on page 13.
Mm-hmm.
The calculating the damage, the last sentence on the page.
Yeah.
Page 13 says the damage inflicted by a special move is calculated as follows: 1 plus the level of the character plus your acrobatics bonus
Yeah.
plus the special move level. Is that
Yes.
right? Is that how I should calculate it?
Well, there's going to be an update to some of the rules, and the only thing that's going to be updated is that you can choose either your acrobatic or your muscles bonus.
Oh,
But all the rest,
cooler.
so it's always going to be 1 plus level of your character plus acrobatic or muscle move plus special move level. So yeah,
Okay. Whew. All right. Then
does
I will
that answer your question?
Yes. Yeah. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure I was about to not like give you some totally crazy pants number.
No.
Okay. So I'll spend my one of my last 2 hero points. Oh, wait. No, you can do this with a stamina point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, hero points don't matter because hero points are used when you're rolling for something to succeed. But
Yeah.
power moves always succeed, so you don't use
Great.
hero points. You can't use hero points to boost damage. That doesn't work. Right.
Yeah.
So in this case,
Okay.
it's
So,
only the damage. Calculate the damage, and you pay the stamina cost, right?
right. And since I'm out of, wait, oh yeah, I have 1 stamina point left. I'll spend my last stamina point to inflict 11 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. So and don't forget that if you go over stamina points, it doesn't matter.
Vitality,
It's
right?
just that you lose vitality points. But
Okay.
you can spend more stamina than your max. It's just that when you do, you lose 1 vitality point
Wow.
because
Thank
you're exhausting yourself.
Yeah.
You're exhausting yourself. So
Perfect.
okay, so okay now Fluffy is not out of order. He's still up on his feet, on his paws, but he is definitely is suffering, and he definitely he has lost more than half of his vitality points. You
Woo.
can see that he's badly injured, right? And
All right.
he doesn't feel so good, and he sees that his mistress has been defeated, and maybe what's your special move that you done?
I keep using the same Cholo driver.
Okay, the Cholo driver. So okay, you when you done your Cholo driver, his head fell on the concrete hard, and one of his front fang has been chipped on the ground. So
Ooh.
and he has a boxer lip, and he's losing a lot of blood from his mouth and his nose, and he has a chipped canine tooth, and he one is his eye is half closed.
All right.
Yeah, and yeah, he looks very he looks nearly defeated. Okay,
Okay.
so who hasn't attacked yet and is not dying? Nobody? Okay, so now did I go first, or sorry, I forgot the initiative, or
Yes,
did
because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's time for another initiative.
Ooh, somebody else want to roll this time? Or
I
is it just
can.
me again?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oh, come on,
It's you
baby.
and me.
Hey, you have
So good.
you're wearing the
6.
Saints
I
mask.
got the big 6.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so drive the bus all the way home.
All right, man. Now I'm starting to dig into vitality. And so I'm going to stagger over there and drive them again.
Yeah. So that means that your character is exhausted. He's dragging
Yes.
himself, but he's determined to finish this. And he looks
Barely on
around
his
and
feet.
he sees his comrades on the ground who are bleeding out. And he's
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna spare myself. I'm gonna go all in and put that fucking thing out of his misery. So let's see it.
all right, man. Okay. So, oh God, I can hear my back creaking as I'm trying to pick up a whole tiger again. Shaky kneed and drive his other side of his head into the floor, the marble
Okay.
floor of the mayor's office,
Yeah.
yet again for
Yeah.
11 points.
Okay. Well, that does it. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So describe it, and after that, I'll do a quick wrap up, and we'll send off your character in their glorious after game. Okay. So you delivered a fatal blow to that creature
Yes. And
named Cyber Fluffy.
and surely myself just sit down on the ground with the unconscious tiger too. That's all I got. That's it.
Yeah. So you
Done.
have maybe you smash the tiger's head on the floor, and right after
Yes.
you've done so, you fall on your back, completely exhausted, looking at the ceiling, out of breath, and you maybe fall unconscious for a minute or two before coming back
Oh,
to your senses and realizes that your teammates need you. The mayor
yes.
is still tied up and hog tied, and Muscle City is it doesn't know yet that you've triumphed and that it's the heroes are still there.
First, free the mayor so that he can help me revive the Brujo Bandager, who can then help revive the others because I have no healing skills. But I
Well, you
released the
can
mayor first.
you still have healing kits or healing material in your
I
inventory, Brujo.
oh
You
yeah.
have something? You did you
No, I
have
don't have
something?
anything. I used my last bit on the way here.
Okay. Does any of you have eating items in your inventory?
No.
Okay. Let's just say that he tries to he tries to
Stabilize us a
stabilize
little bit.
you. Yeah, so you can recover a D4 damage, D3
Ooh.
damage each, just enough to make it out alive.
Oh,
Just sit
yes.
us up in the corner.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you untie the mayor.
Yes, absolutely. As soon as possible, make sure he's okay. Talk to him. Just, say I'm sorry it took us so long to get here, Mayor. We had to fight our way through the city.
Hey, Uh, I understand. I trusted you. You're not mad, right? Yeah, I sent everybody after you. I was forced to do. I was forced to do so. I knew I would never done it otherwise.
She was pure Canadian evil, like maple syrup with arsenic. I don't blame you for what you did. You had no
Yeah,
choice against her evil power.
yeah. Well, first of all, let me just reassure you, Lucha Libre is and will forever be our national sport.
Woohoo!
Okay, and now I've got to address the citizen. Please, I've got to bandage up your friends and go somewhere safe and heal up a bit. I will have that monster arrested, and this time she's not gonna be handled to Canadian authorities. She's gonna be in a jail here in Muscle City, and she won't escape this one.
Ah,
So let's. There's a little transition to Los Quattro Magnificos, who are maybe a little bit bruised up, a little bit bandaged up, and they're in front of the city hall, and you see the mayor and the chief of police, and they're holding the giant key. That's the key to the city, and
yeah!
there's the big Christmas tree that's about to be illuminated for Christmas, and
Ah,
the mayor gives the Los Cuatro Magnificos the key to the cities. And after that, they illuminate the Christmas tree, and
yeah!
they say that they offer you their deepest thanks for the way you've managed to once again save Muscle City and be the heroes that our city needs. And thanks to you, we'll have a safe holiday and we'll celebrate by having the most awesome lucha libre matches that there's to be found anywhere on planet Earth. And do any one of you heroes want to say something to the good citizens of Muscle Cities? If so, please step up to the mic.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, Zeto will stagger up and just say, I love you all.
And is your little your cat with the
Just
the
me.
burnt hair on his head accompanying you at
Oh,
the
of
moment?
course. I've got him curled up in my arms, just petting him while I walk up to the microphone.
Awesome. Okay. Anybody else want to address the Muscle City citizen? Otherwise, we'll cut to the post generic scenes.
I got a little thing I was thinking of doing.
Please do so.
All right. Just because I'm I did all this as El Blorto. That's how you introduced me the whole time.
Yes.
So I think that Tony Stark style, I'm going to take off my mask, revealing that underneath it is the other mask. And in I'm Iron Man fashion, just say, I am El Cruzado.
So as you do so, you see blinding flashes from news reporter that taking photos everywhere. Oh my God, El Blorto is actually El Cruzado. Who would have thunk? Stop the press! Stop the press! And yeah, so and after that they illuminate the giant Christmas trees, and citizens, the children clap and are in awe of all the beautiful Christmas decorations. And do any one of you want to speak into the mic, or we cut to post-credit scenes? Oh, you have something,
No,
Bro?
I don't.
El Brujo goes ahead and takes the mic and says, "Remember, kids, hockey is a crime. Don't do hockey."
Never do hockey. That's awesome. I love it so much. Okay, that's perfect. So let's say that there's a fade to black, and then there's a generic, and then post generic scenes. So each one of you can have a little scene, a little vignette where you describe what your character is doing the day after, maybe 6 months after, or 10 years after. That's up to you. Describe what your luchador is doing with his life as a proper send-off, a way that we can say farewell, or maybe see you later to your character.
All right.
Let's start with Gazzetto.
All right. So we're going to say a year has passed.
Okay.
And the camera will pan down to the conch shell. And Gazzetto is there, but he's not wearing a mask. Instead,
No.
he's got an eye patch on, shaved head, and you see his face. You see the scar across his other eye that's still there, the eye patch. He's got the cat, and you see him set down like a walkie-talkie. After, well, first he says, "Consider it done." Walks over to a phone, picks it up. It's a red phone. "Luchadors, you're needed," and says into the phone. And as he does that, music starts to play, and he hangs up the phone, and it backs away with a bunch of kittens and cats walking around his feet.
What kind of music is it?
Oh, it is Los Straitjackets, without a question.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's a cool action music, beach music.
Yeah.
He's got his own
It's
crew
not
of
it's not a
luchadors
creepy.
now. No, it's like high energy. Like he's sending out the luchadors to go kick some ass now.
Okay, that's cool. I love it. All right. Great. So let's go to Brujo Bandager.
Yeah.
What's your send off to your character?
Okay, so the camera is behind Brujo and Brujo Bandager, and you see that he's working at a table that has some various pieces of equipment on it, like centrifuges and microscopes and some other things. And then the camera rotates and kind of pans up to see what he's actually looking at. And what he is doing is he's taking a pipette and he's pulling out a sample of some purplish fluid that he recovered from
Oh,
an injury
yes.
scene and smearing it on a slide.
Mhm.
Nice.
Maybe the computer. Maybe the computer says unknown sample.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive. Unknown DNA sample. Okay, that's great. I love it. Okay, so purple pulsar. What about you? You
So
weirdo.
so Pulsar was mauled by a tiger twice.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
And Brujo did a great job of sort of stabilizing me and getting me up on my feet for the ceremony. But as soon as that wraps, I find a payphone and I call PCP and I tell them that I need to be picked up ASAP. I'm in bad shape. So I take a chopper back to PCP and I turn myself into the medical ward, and I'm recuperating in the medical ward, and maybe a day or two of sleeping it off, hooked up to a bunch of machines. I asked to see Walrus.
Okay. And then the person at the other end says, "Yeah, Walrus isn't in charge anymore. She's facing federal charges, but there's a new head of the PCP right now. Do you want to speak to
Oh.
her?"
Yeah, I guess.
Hello, Pulsar Purple. You don't know me, but I know everything about you. What can I do for you? Are you healing up okay?
I'm healing up okay.
I know that my predecessor uh, used you and put you in danger time and time again, which I feel is unfair to you.
Countless
Don't
times.
I know, I know. I've got your records just in front of me, and don't worry. As soon as you healed up, uh, we're gonna we're gonna see that you can go back to your home planet. You have done more than your fair due, and you don't have a debt towards us anymore.
A single purple tear rolls down
Oh.
Pulsar's cheek, and he says thank you and hangs up the phone.
Great. Okay. And
I
what
hate
about
this and thinks to himself, I hate this planet. I just want to go home.
and that smoked meat thing ain't worth it. Don't eat it. Okay. And now, last but not least, El Cruzado. Now that we know that you're El Cruzado under your El Blorto mask,
Well,
what's your send-off scene?
okay. Um, over the next following months after Christmas, in the first months of the new year, I just want a quick montage of Muscle City Tribune newspaper headlines popping down where the new daytime operating luchador hero, you know, saves children in the city and, stops a bank robbery and a bunch of little like sort of daytime Spider-Man sort of hero stuff. And then
Sure.
it will and then after 4 or 5 newspaper headlines, a packet of new, sorry, Cruzado Chews beef jerky snacks.
Yes.
Where I've been using that desiccator gun to make my own line of beef jerky for the niños.
And
I sell
quietly
like tiny
Rita.
school children, like 50 cents a piece or something like that, so little school kids can afford it. And of course, it's got my big stupid face on it. And then it will show the last scene will just be the breaking ground of my new like above ground public like luchador headquarters. Kind of because I had like a detective office before, and now it'll have
Yeah.
more like sort of Hall of Justice looking above ground, like obvious
Uh,
headquarters.
yeah. And
And that
is this a place where maybe young recruits can learn to be
yes.
to fight? Is there a training
Oh
gym
man,
where they can learn
it has to have
to
all of that. Yes,
Okay.
at least 3 fully operational rings, heavy bags, weights, mats, so many mats. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and with
Oh
these almost religious icons on the walls of all
oh,
the greats of lucha libre, and
yes.
then we slowly fade to black, and the generic ends, and it's written the end interrogation mark, and then all of your phones ring at the same time, and there's a voice at the other hand that says, Quatro Magnificos. I know that you're retired, but we just have one last mission for you, and it's not really one that you can refuse. See, Muscle Mommy Muscle Mommy and Greta have both escaped from Muscle City's penitentiary. So yeah, come to the come to the police station right now, and then
Man.
we cut.
Woo! All
Nice.
right.
Wow.
That was
Man.
awesome. Thank you,
That
Martin.
was awesome.
Yeah, thanks,
thank
Martin.
Thank all of you. You were wonderful. I had so much fun. I know it dragged on a bit, but I tried to make it as short as possible. But I had so much fun. Your
That was
characters
awesome.
your
That was
characters
awesome.
were all very memorable, and yeah, I like the way you played off each other, and that was that was a very cool mini campaign. So thank you all for playing, and when we next play together, we'll play in Eric's campaign, and I'll be one
Yes.
of the players, and we'll have a new referee and a brand new adventure, brand new campaign. So I'm looking forward to that also. And just thanks to you, Dave, for hosting us. Thanks
Thank you, Dave.
to
Yeah,
you
thanks,
that
Dave.
My
watches
pleasure.
and followed us. And I had a blast. That was wonderful. Thank you.
I had so much fun. And thank you guys for being a part of this. It's been great getting to know you guys and having fun with all of you. And I look
Absolutely.
forward to our next campaign. So
Woohoo!
Yeah, it
Thank-
was a good arc. Everybody got their little parts in. I think it worked out pretty good.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Me
it
too.
was very fun. And you took me in directions I didn't expected, which is the best. It's always the best thing that can happen. And yeah, you surprised me, and I had so much fun. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Yes,
Bye.
sir.